Oh man, so we are live, good folks. We are live. It is Saturday, November 8th. Several things we gonna go through. We hanging out, man. Big hanging out. I had a bunch of topics on the docket. So I said, man, let me go ahead and just hop on live and run through things with y'all as a family, as a group. Then after we finish this live, I'll go ahead and chop things up and upload them regularly as a normal upload. But let me know, hit that like button as you join in the chat. Hold on. Hit that like button as you join in the chat. Hit that like button as you join in the chat, man. I'm gonna go through the list of the topics for the day. We got several things, man. Several things, big hanging. But as you join in, let me know where you're from and all that good stuff. Y'all know we always streaming out of Miami and Miami and all that good stuff. But we got a lot of things to talk about. So today on the docket, we gonna talk about Joyner Lucas crashing out on DJ Vlad for suing him on some weird shit. It was like some slick shit, but this is how DJ Vlad gets down. Someone probably just didn't let Joyner Lucas know, but Vlad tried to do some slick shit to get him to go ahead and do an interview with them. Okay? So we're going to talk about that. Then also, we got the Zoe Spencer, the streamer. Zoe Spencer, she's addressing several things. She sat down with Angie Martinez and she addresses, things that we talked about last week when her and another girl were being accused of assaulting another streamer's assistant on live stream. It's something that's been popping up randomly every few months. She apologized about it before, but the girl Nina Lynn was getting spicy when people was asking her about it, and she was saying she didn't do nothing wrong after Zoe already said that she, apologized for that thing. But that cranked it back up, led to some suspensions on Twitch for them. But they've since been unsuspended. Zoe Spencer is addressing it. Meanwhile, Nina Lynn is back to being braggadocious and not giving a damn about the situation and creating more smoke for Zoe, if you ask me. Now, also in that interview, she spoke on Cenat and their fallout. And after Angie Martinez put things in perspective, Zoe admitted that she would love to work with Cenat again in the future. All right, so we're gonna tap in with that. Also with some more streamer shit. These boys were Kai and the boy Ray. Those dudes are under Cenat's team. They losing brand deals for being stupid as hell and saying racist things, and it just got wild as hell. So they losing brand deals and shit. We're gonna talk about that. Also, speaking of these young dudes, these young boys getting into streaming, there's been a conversation on social media about people saying that folks need to stop putting black boys into football. All right, we're going to talk about that topic. That's one thing. Then, also Grammy nominations. We're going to speak a little about the Grammy nominations. Then R&B singers are firing back at that Zanaya Monet AI artist that's got a $3 million record deal. We're going to speak on that too. And for some more real R&B lovers, Summer Walker's doing her rollout. We're gonna speak a little bit about that rollout and all that good stuff, man. All right, so we got a long docket, man. How y'all doing? Y'all joining that chat? Jeff, what's good, homie? What it do? My brother, I'm coming from the Charlotte, North Carolina. Keep representing for us, a lot of content. Appreciate you, homie. I got family up in Fayetteville. Up there. My uncle live up there with his wife, Michelle. So shout out to North Carolina, the South in the building, man. But all right, let's get to the first topic of the day, and that is the Joyner Lucas being sued by Vlad. So what happened was Joyner Lucas used a clip from DJ Vlad on the social media while going back and forth with Skepta. So Vlad did some slick shit. All right, so we can walk through the things that Joyner Lucas shared. First, he posted this right here. This is September 1st, 2018. Vlad emails him or messages him saying, interested in interviewing you for Vlad TV. You killed it in Kamikaze, by the way. That was the feature on Eminem's album. He says, come through for an interview. It'll be legendary. This is 2 years after that. All right. He got left on red or seen. So May 16th, 2020, Vlad also hit him saying interested in interviewing Joyner for Vlad TV. So this must be him messaging a manager or some type of representative of Joyner's. So this is coming from Vlad TV's the text message thread. This is December 13th. I don't know what year it was, but December 13th nevertheless. So it's following up on Joyner again. Will be a good time with the Will Smith single. Following up again a couple days later. Dude responds saying, what's good, bro? He's dropping album top of the year. Let's revisit then. Vlad responds, copy. So top of the year comes, Vlad responds. follows up saying, following up about the interview again, you said to hit me. You said to hit about this time. No response. So time passed and looks like Vlad actually met Joyner and the manager, or whoever this may be, and says, good to finally meet both of you. Let's lock in the interview. Dude responds saying, you too. We'll keep in touch. So how can we lock in the interview? I guarantee it will be his most watched. That's what it says, right? Most watched interview ever. Dude responds, I'm sure it will. Just the right timing. All right. So Vlad responds, when were you thinking? Dude says, not sure. We'll let you know. So Vlad responds a month later saying, call me ASAP, please. I want to settle a legal matter with Joyner before we take it to court. This is July 7th. So dude says, give me 5 minutes, call you back. Vlad responds, okay. He says, let me know by 10 a.m. tomorrow what you decide to do. If I don't hear back, I'll assume you want to go the legal route. So Vlad sends this right here in this Joyner responding to Skepta when they was going back and forth. That's a dude from the UK when they was doing a battle rap stuff. And I'm sure a clip from DJ Vlad was included in this, but he was just posting it on social media. Woody woody woo. All right. So dude responds to Vlad saying, all right, I'm gonna pass it forward and let you know. But basically you want to do an interview. And when you trying to do this interview, Vlad responds saying, I'm willing to forego asking a legal copyright claim for my content being used in exchange for an interview. We can do it on our Van Nuys studio, and any day next week is set for Tuesday. I would want to speak to him ahead of time so I know he's not going into it with a negative attitude. No response. But Joyner sent this to his representative. All right. Says screenshot it. Laughing emoji. Here's what I want to tell you, Mr. Vlad, from me. Dear Vlad, suck my dick, call your attorney, and do whatever you have to do. I wasn't ever doing an interview with you before in this lifetime, and you're definitely not getting an interview now. So settle your legal matters however you want to do, however you want to settle them, pussy. Pussy. I always thought you was a bitch, and this just confirms the kind of bitch you are. No way in this lifetime or the next will I ever allow someone like you to try to extort me out of an interview. You got me all the way fucked up. Send that to him, please. All right? All right? So that must be the screenshot that was sent over. That's the screenshot that was sent over. And Vlad responds, cool. Cool. All right? So Vlad followed up on that right there and filed a lawsuit. It says, your copyright infringement entitles DJ Vlad to his actual damages, costs, attorney fees, and or statutory damages of up to 150K USD per infringed copyright under 17 US Code 504. As such, DJ Vlad demands that you agree to the following by no later than August 11, 2025. Immediately cease all the use of DJ Vlad's copyrighted materials. Take down the second infringing post from your X page and any affiliated materials that use DJ Vlad's copyrighted materials. Pay DJ Vlad for the damages he has suffered in an amount to be determined and sign an agreement reflecting the above. If you agree to the above by the date specified, DJ Vlad will release you for your past conduct and refrain from pursuing the matter further. If we do not hear from you, we will have no choice but to advise DJ Vlad to proceed with all other legal avenues to protect his rights. This letter is written without prejudice to any other claims or defenses DJ Vlad may have, all of which are hereby expressly reserved. I look forward to your timely response. In the meantime, please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Now, in the caption of this video, Joyner Lucas responded in this way. All right. He said, make sure I see that thing. He says, when you get sued because you ain't want to do an interview, shaking my head, lame nigga been stalking me for years to go on his weak ass channel. And when he finally realized I won't sit down with his bitch ass because I hate everything about him, he decides he gonna try to extort me out of one instead. Shake my head. DJ Vlad, you gotta be the bitches of the bitches of all niggas. You gotta be the bitches of all bitch niggas alive. You wanted clout so bad, so here's your clout. Clown hoe. All right, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying, man. They said joining the wild dude for that response. Hey, man. Hey, I guess he's standing on his morals. I would say if you don't like somebody, don't use shit from him. He should never use nothing from Vlad because Vlad plays this type of way. I don't fuck with it. I think I like Joe Budden's style much more than this shit when it comes to someone that has a big platform and plays into the ecosphere as far as content, how it's shared and shit. Joe is much more forgiving. Vlad doesn't give a damn. But it's like, it's interesting when you see how he uses, like, it is his own intellectual property, but it's still, he takes stories from other people on his platform and shares it, you know, and shares it. But at the same damn time, he doesn't want to let other people use his things. And that is his prerogative, but it's like, damn, bro, that's how you move. But he's gotten so many different people's Instagrams taken down, Twitter's taken down, YouTube channels taken down for these things. Even sometimes if someone uses a photo that's a thumbnail from his videos, he would try to give him a copyright strike just for that shit. So he's really strict with that. Joyner, he doesn't give a damn about doing an interview with Vlad. He says, I'm not fucking with you. This is how I move when it comes to that. And he has that choice. He has that choice. But I mean, this is what it is when it comes to that, man. What y'all think about this? What about fair use? Fair use, it can be argued in certain situations, especially when it comes to copyrights. But Vlad is willing to go to court for that. Most YouTubers, they don't want to pay lawyers to go to court to actually fight for that shit. He will fight for it. So it's like, do you want to go head to head with someone? He will lose money in suing somebody just for that fact. And most people don't even want to fight for that shit. So they just let it go. But fair use can protect some people, but no one wants to pay the fight. Let me see what people say in the comment section. They said, if you wanted to ask about the Will record, you could have hit me since I produced it. You got my number. That's Craig Lucas. Dude says, I blame the people for letting the white man have so much influence on rap culture. All right, Vlad needs to be boycotted. Okay, how you sue someone when there was no documentation of agreement or fees paid? All right, but bro, why not just straight up tell him no from the jump? That's true. He could have told him no. He didn't want to do the interview. Huh. If it makes you feel any better, bro, I didn't know this person existed before this post. Same person that clowned Drake for suing, and now he's suing. Make it make sense. Man, you just made me reconsider that guy's whole shtick. Graph response saying that's crazy. How many texts he got to send before he gets a message texting him like his girlfriend? Y'all don't understand. A lot of these guys in the industry, that's how they get shit done. They be annoying as fuck. DJ Khaled is, from what I've heard and seen, he's very persistent, consistent, and annoying. And that's how he's able to get the deals and favors done, because he's annoying. But, you know, when he gets results from it, people lighten up and they're more inclined to work with him. But he badgers people. He tries his best to get these features and stuff. That's how a lot of people move in the industry. I despise Vlad and Adam. Yeah, a lot of people do. Dude says, man, I'm reading this post screenshots thinking it's typical Vlad behavior. Then I saw your reply, dear Vlad. I lost it. my Arabica coffee came flying out my nose like a toddler. I read my keyboard because if anyone is a fan of your music knows exactly how that sounded reading it, man. But yeah, man, it was on Vlad ass, man. But yeah, I don't... Anybody that's a content creator knows Vlad shit off limits. There's certain people that he let slide, like academics and no jump. But people that he have relationships with, he let them slide when it comes to the content. But most people that does content knows stay away from his shit, because he will like ruin your whole channel. I know Poetic Flacco's first Instagram was doing pretty well, but Vlad got that whole shit clapped. And since then, Flacco been on that boy ass. I'm pretty sure Flacco gonna put out a video on this shit going crazy on Vlad. But that's that right there, man. But what's good, man? Hey, y'all in the chat, man, let me know. We about to move on to the next story, though. So, just some quick shit. It's some quick shit. Jaylen Brown out here catching more victims. Y'all know we talked about a situation where he got this damn... He trying to figure out life with a shortcut. You feel me? Trying to figure out life with a shortcut. So, he been going to his barber and going crazy with the Beijing. Just going loose with the Beijing, spraying up everything, just wetting shit up like a fucking gang violence on that boy's forehead. But all right, so he got another victim of getting the Beijing on their shirt in his last game, bro. And it was crazy the way this shit was announced.
Jaylen Brown got another victim.
I said Jalen Green, my bad, but Jaylen Brown.
Right there. Oh no. Jaylen Brown got another victim. Right there.
I had to call LeBron. Put it on speaker. He ain't gonna answer. I'm gonna leave a voicemail though. I'm calling Brian. Brian, it's little bro. Call me back. We got some real shit to talk about. It's cold red, my nigga. Cold red. And caught me slipping. I need to know, turkey or no turkey. And I ain't talking about no cheese sandwich. This some real shit, bro. Call your little bro back. Put all that other shit in the past.
I know what you like that. Hang up the phone, bro.
Now, LeBron never responded, but Rick Ross, who is someone who came back from a baldy, he came back from a baldy, so he probably can offer some good advice. This is what Rose had to say.
This for Jaylen Brown, yo. It's time to end the madness. It's time to end the madness. Whoever your barber is, tell him to stop. Chill with the hair follicles. Those hair follicles. It's like a jar and he's spraying like hair from another human on there. But you playing ball, man. It's causing trauma. It's time to let's stop the madness. Me and you, Jaylen, we could do a dye company. Let's create a company, dye company, and let's just give it to the streets they need to. You know what I'm saying? You playing ball. You know what I'm saying? That's your third victim this week. You know what I'm saying? We rock with you now. You know what I'm saying? But let's stop the madness. Hey, yo, this...
Alright, man, dog. Dude's gonna be using that shit. The Beijing ain't going nowhere no time soon. Just like the lace fronts alive and thriving. You feel me? They alive and thriving with the lace fronts and stuff. The Beijing gonna be here, but yeah, I do agree. The basketball games, you gotta figure out a better way to live life, man. But that's that situation though. But next story though. So let's move on to the second major topic that we're talking about today. We're gonna start with Zoe Spencer and the Cenat stuff. All right. Well, before this one, let's talk about the other Zoe Spencer shit before we get to the Cenat one. All right, so last week we talked about a situation where these two female streamers, were called out for twerking on a boy. He socially awkward. Some people say he on the spectrum. I can't verify for y'all, but they're twerking on him. In a moment, it seemed like a very fun situation. Time passed. And the dude came out and said that he felt violated, sexually assaulted, all right? Some people say that he truly felt that way, believe him, fuck with him, because that's how he felt in the moment. Other people believe that due to some beefs and men wanting equality on the platform, they put the thought in the guy's head that he was violated, and then to go along with his crew, his friends of streamers that were going in on the girls, he then started saying that he was violated, he felt sexually assaulted. It's a couple different narratives going out there. It's a bunch of shit, all right? So it's the girls that were involved was a girl named Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer. Zoe Spencer in May apologized for the situation that happened in February. She felt like she was blindsided. She's going to talk about that, about feeling like she didn't know that she made him feel uncomfortable, but immediately she apologized when things started to go viral in May. Now, last month, during the back and forth that this other girl that was involved named Nina Lynn, you're gonna see in the video, but this other girl that was involved, she was not saying, she wasn't owning up to any mistake, anything that she did wrong. She didn't feel like she violated, and that caused for people to get on their ass again, and then it led to a suspension, a ban from Twitch. Many people, many creators, male creators were on their ass. Some women were supporting too, but men wanted equality. They wanted to see equal ramifications for these actions, that if the roles were reversed, it would not be acceptable. It doesn't matter how attractive that people may find the girls to be. It's still not acceptable for a guy in a video. You're going to hear that as well. A man saying, his friend saying he doesn't consent. He doesn't consent. The guy's laughing uncomfortably at the point in time, the one who they're twerking on, but at the same damn time, if the roles were reversed, it would not be allowed. So they want Twitch to keep the same energy, because a lot of different male streamers were suspended for much less, just verbally saying things. So when girls are actually physically doing things, they shouldn't just be able to get away with it because people may find them attractive, or just the status quo, the normal thing when it comes between men and women, because we are hypersexualized as men, that we should just accept any piece of pussy that's just thrown at us. You feel me? So that's the conversation that's been going on. Since then, Zoe and Nina has released some written apologies or written things addressing it. Zoe saying, I already apologized for this shit. Nina apologizing one time on camera, then another time written as well. But now we have Zoe speaking on it publicly. But we can get to Nina as well. But Nina kind of got totally different energy. And low-key kind of might make the shit worse for Zoe again. But since that point, they have both been unsuspended on Twitch, not allowed to stream again. But let's get to Angie Martinez and Zoe Spencer speaking on the situation right here.
There has been some discourse online right now about a video that's been going on. Does this make you? I see your energy already, like it upsets you, or even me bringing it up.
No.
Okay, but so there's a video of you.
By the way, if people don't know another thing about these girls, like they have bad energy attached to their name because they are known for being extra masculine, and their thing is to emasculate men. All right. Zoe's chilled out on it. The Nina girl, she ain't chilled out on it that much. Zoe got ridiculed by the whole streaming community because one of the biggest streamers went in on her as Illuminati, and since then she's toned things down. Nina Lynn, she ain't have that smoke, so she's still wilding. All right.
In this moment with this young guy who's an assistant on the set that you were with.
He's an assistant.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Sit down. Yo. Sit down.
So people felt weird about how you were dancing on him. Have you talked about that publicly yet, or?
Yes, I've talked about it publicly back in May. Okay. I actually did an apology public video to him. Actually,
you did.
All right, to show that real quick, I want to keep this thing streamlined for y'all so y'all got all the information y'all need.
I didn't mean to make him feel uncomfortable whatsoever. And I know that I definitely crossed the line with everything. I was just trying to be funny, and I was just trying to make a moment for the stream. And I see that what I did came off all wrong. And it's on me. I take full accountability for that. I just want to say, Saeed, and to anybody out there that I made feel uncomfortable, I'm genuinely sorry. I'll definitely do better moving forward. I want this stream life to be fun. I want it to be wild, and I want everybody to feel comfortable and have a good time, but definitely not at the cost of somebody feeling uncomfortable or feeling violated. So moving forward, I'm just definitely going to, make everybody feel comfortable.
That's Zoe's apology. Let's get back to the interview.
Directly to him. Have you heard from him since then?
I haven't. I haven't.
What did you learn
from him?
What did you learn from that?
So from that whole situation, it definitely was like a reflective moment, super learning moment for me. I never knew I made him uncomfortable until, because this video happened in February. So the whole thing happened in February of 2025.
Oh, wow. I don't know. I just saw it recently.
Yeah. So it happened in February
of 2025. But it came back up. Somebody posted it recently, right?
Recently.
That's what happened.
So it came out in February 2025, and then it surfaced May 2025. And then I did an apology about it and everything like that. I took full accountability.
Okay.
And now, as a recent 2 weeks ago now, it resurfaced back online.
Yeah. And probably brings up some stuff for you, right? It's probably not comfortable for you to see.
Yes, absolutely. Especially because I thought that, with my whole apology and everything and me taking full accountability, I thought we were moving past it. But then it just happened again with people saying I didn't apologize and everything like that when I did,
Did you apologize to him, or you posted it on your stream? So
I was on stream talking about it, about the whole situation and everything, and I like directly apologized to him. Yeah.
That is something that is weird with these streamers or anybody that does content. Is like you have an issue with someone, instead of like reaching out directly to them, you use the internet to apologize to them. Like in a sense, you trying to kill two birds with one stone, but you are monetizing the situation at the same damn time. You know, you monetizing it. Like, that's one thing about YouTubers. YouTubers, like, it's been a thing since YouTube has been a thing. You make so much money off an apology video. Even people that does content like mine, like talking about different stories, you can fuck up on a story. Cause when you fuck up, you come back and double back and have a retraction, you gonna make double the money with the retraction. So some people don't mind being wrong. So that's one thing that's like, it makes you think twice about, you know, if someone's genuine in their apology. In this situation, I think she may have been genuine. I don't have no issue with that. Nina, she's not genuine at all. I'm gonna say right now, Nina ain't genuine. But in Zoe's situation, that's the thing. But you should still make the attempt to reach out to someone personally. That's why Angie said what she said. If you reach out to them personally and try your best to mend the shit personally, maybe Jit don't go out here and say these things in the future when this shit resurface. He could probably say, we talked about this, she understood how I felt, blah, 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 and it didn't just feel performative because you was getting backlash. She really wanted to mend the situation. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. But, all right, let me continue talking.
I don't know, I just think it must be tricky because you're live, you're trying to entertain people.
Yeah.
You know, the adrenaline is going and people are making jokes and it's free and wild and you know, and I could see how something could happen and you not necessarily be fully aware of how
especially
it looks
because the environment. So the environment is very like with streamers, especially.
Yeah.
Like that environment is very like playful banter. We're all like on the same mode, stream mode. We're here to entertain people. So like I can see how it got like out of context. But the whole time, everybody was literally like on the same wavelength, laughing.
In the moment, you didn't feel you were offending anybody or anybody was uncomfortable.
Not at all.
Right.
Especially with being that.
Homie says, I guess that they feel humiliation is public. The apology should be too. What's up, Stacy? What's good? 22 Chambers. But that's a good point. That's a good point. I think they should apologize publicly and privately at the same damn time, you know? But that's a great point, though. Why is he getting sued? It's at the beginning of the video, bro. But what's good, though, infamous Eli? What's good, bro?
The night before I was with him, we were together 2 days. So that's what a lot of people also don't know. Like, I was with him the prior night. And it was a whole bunch of playful banter on and off camera. So when the cameras went off, he was still cool. Like, even with saying bye to each other, hug me bye and playfully still playing and everything off camera and on camera.
Yeah. For people who don't know what we're talking about, it's a video of you were dancing on him. And people
but I never danced on him. I always danced in front of him. I never like put anything on him, you know?
So Gemini Bala, what's good, bro? Y'all talking about she dressed. Hey, she trying to make sure shit on up and coming. She want this like that damn clean up, trying to clean shit up real quick. She tried to clean a lot of stuff up though. This crazy to address this shit with Angie Martinez. I guess it's the place to go, right?
Why did you apologize?
What's good, Sto? The Smokers Lounge in the building.
So I apologize because, you know, this happened in February. So when it came out in May, I was just like, I was more so like, it blindsided me because I never knew I made anyone feel uncomfortable. I never knew I hurt him in any kind of way. So when I found out, I'm like, I can't believe like I made you feel this way. It was an automatic apology. Like, I'm genuinely sorry for making you feel the way that I did, you know?
Let me know in the chat if y'all want to watch that full interaction back. Like, just let me know if y'all want to watch that full interaction back because some people may have not seen it. We live, so I can get way more things on live than the actual YouTube upload. So let me know. Let me know.
So as I was on live, in May, a whole bunch of tweets went up that he tweeted on Twitter saying that he was sexually assaulted by me.
Got it.
So he put out a whole bunch of tweets, and then another streamer then came into my live like reacting to me. He put me up on his screen like FaceTiming me. Now, I'm like so blinded at what's going on because I'm streaming about something totally different.
You're performing.
Exactly. I don't know what's going on. But then later on when I did end up ending my stream, with my team, I found out like so much happened behind the scenes that I didn't even know about. So he tweeted all of the tweets. As soon as I ended, he deleted all of his tweets. So I wasn't even able to go back to see what he said because he just tweeted it while I was live and then deleted all of them when I ended it. So I was so confused.
But then you just immediately apologized then after that.
After that, when you know, all of these clips are coming out saying, like, the clips are now surfacing back up. He's tweeting and then like deleting. So I like kind of took a day and then I came back and I made a whole apology statement towards him. Cause like,
hey, bro, him and I by law, my boy. Nigga, you know, I gotta be who I gotta be for the, you know, for this shit. But you know what's up, bro. You know what's up, bro. But I feel you. I feel like a motherfucker.
Now it's like, what did I do? You know?
Yeah.
I was so blindsided. Like, I didn't know that I ever made him feel that way.
Have you ever heard back since you made that apology?
No, I actually, the only thing that I have been hearing back was just what's going on now. It's like the same kind of like tweets. And it's like, wait, like, you know? And then another thing that was like,
all right. I know a point she about to make right now, so let me show y'all. Y'all say y'all wanted to see the clips. Let's go ahead and put the clips up. All right, I got y'all. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so it's more context to this, but to show y'all what people are mad at, this people are mad at. All right, so this is them on stream together, the first interaction that night.
Why? Chat. Why my boyfriend here? Why my boyfriend here? He didn't even say hi. Boyfriend.
Where the socks guy?
He ran away.
What's how you go?
He ran away.
Why did he run away?
Because I was trying to give him a dance last night. And
I'm gonna hold him down. You do it.
Okay. She said she gonna hold him down.
Hey, Jim, you probably used to these chicks like this in New York, huh? Extra aggressive chicks.
Saeed, come.
Oh my God, you're the girl Saeed been saying so much about.
He has.
Yeah.
You've been talking about me.
Get him.
Baby face need a barber.
He do need a barber though.
With the kids. The kids.
Saeed, get him.
All right, that's the first clip. The boy ran, she twerked on him. That's that right there. That's the first clip. Things proceeded. Let's get to it over here.
I got you. Hey, come on.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
23, he's consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it.
Yeah, give.
Oh, no.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah.
XQCL 41 months. Never ends.
Hold on. Sit down.
Yo.
Sit down.
You remind me of that one video. It's like a cartoon where the niggas start throwing out.
Chat, but now?
Alright, speed past this point. Alright, another clip. Things proceeded past that point. Kept playing with them. They drug him into the room. No, that's not Reggie. That's Silky. This dude named Saeed.
Hey, yo, cut the cameras. Yo, cut the cameras, bro. Zo, do your shit. Let me get my Louis Vuitton scarf. Hold on, bitch. No outside clothes on the bed. Hold on. What's going on?
You can't just forcibly take it out.
Let me get that bag. This is a nice bag. Hold on, this is a nice bag.
Yo.
How much this cost? Turn around. Start with the side.
Yo.
I need this. I needed this. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Zoe, he's not consenting.
All right, so those are the gist of things that got people upset. Dude, you know, a great deal of dudes, especially in that setting, they not only they gonna lean into the booty. Chick throwing that ass back, they gonna lean into the booty. You know, let your homies hold you up. Let her do her thing. Just don't, you know, don't play the bongos on the booty. You be straight, you feel me? Most dudes playing into it. This dude didn't want to. For whatever reason. Now, it's some motherfuckers you went over. Y'all gonna see it. Because the night before, Jit was feeling it. I think it's a different situation because there's more people there. But the night before, he was moving a little different. So it probably led to some confusion for Zoe. But the optics of that situation right there, horrible. All right? Horrible. Especially when dudes, like the homie Gemini Bilal said earlier, they found the one guy who's mad at 2 chicks dancing on him, and now they got to do this, you know? All right, what y'all think in the chat? Was that sexual assault? Was that sexual harassment? Let me know what y'all think in the chat.
Wait, like, you know? And then another thing that was like really like made me a bit confused was because around that same time, there's a clip with him and another guy named Silky, which is he's the assistant to. Yeah. They're in the car and they're laughing about it. Like Silky told him, you know, I brought you back. This is now the day after. This is when the clip happened. He's like, you know, I brought you back so you could see her again. Like, so she could like, you know, playfully play with you. Like, that's why I brought you back.
And y'all know me. I got that pulled up too. I got it all for you, man. I got it all for you. All right, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Here we go.
Why she was trying to throw her shit on you?
I don't know. I was just chilling. Like, I was chilling, looking at chat and stuff like that. And then, bro, the next second, she jumps at me. I did not expect that.
You want me to keep it a buck? You want me to keep it a buck? That's why I brought you. I wanted you to see her again.
You can sit right here if you like.
For one more.
Camera. Yeah, what you doing?
So this the day before, you know. So this is his cousin. His cousin, Abdullah, social awkward. So y'all know y'all got that cousin that you try to throw. You trying to get him to break out of his shell. So you're gonna bring a girl around him that's gonna break him out of his shell. So dude was like, man, let me get Zoe to come and break my cousin out of his shell and stuff like that. And that's what he's trying to do. He also works as his assistant. So that's what's going on. And this was Zoe's like, yo, I thought this was the thing, but now y'all switching up on me because he really switched up after the point when people was catching on to the story. But let's continue.
Nigga said that you got room for one more, yo.
Wait, Saeed said what?
Bro, shut up, Chase.
I wanted you to see her again.
You can sit right here if you like.
For one more.
Oh, so Zoe Spencer said you can sit right here. Pat the coochie told the dude you can sit right here. Saeed said you got room for one more. I didn't peep that. I ain't peep that.
Camera. Yeah, what you doing?
Nigga said that you got room for one more, yo.
Bro. So Saeed was with the bullshit for a little bit, man. That's crazy.
Shut up, Chad. He's not even uncomfortable. Right, Saeed?
He's smiling.
He like that shit. Yo, last night, Silky, look. Remember I did all of that shit last night? The nigga was like, yo, like, let me go tuck you in now. Like, he was,
I said that.
Yes. And he repeated it 10 times. He was like,
Because she was crying. I said, she was crying. She's like, I'm tired. I was like, okay, you can go up to bed. She's like, oh, why don't we go to bed together?
And he was like,
and then I was like, I said, I'll tuck you in, but I'm going.
But he's like, I take you all the way to your room. He kept saying, let's go. Like, come on, let's go to your room.
I'm hard to leave you alone.
Let's go to your room.
Just leave me alone.
That sound like you want me though? Come on, let's go to your room. I'm gonna tuck you in. Let's go. I'm gonna tuck you in. Like, let's go to your room. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
You trying to take me in my bed?
I can take you upstairs, I guess.
Are you trying to take me to my bed, like in my bed, like under the covers and under the sheet?
Yeah, I can tuck you.
You whoa, 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 whoa. You scared? What did I even do? You were running, money and control it.
What the fuck you just
just say? What the fuck you just say?
Are you holding me down?
What the fuck you just say?
Yo.
What?
Alright, saying this all this stuff's unrelated to bro. But just I didn't see this. Hold on.
Do that. Do that. Do that, Silky. Do that.
Zoe, Zoe.
Oh nah. Oh no. Oh nah. You okay?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. You want some water? Huh? You want some water? Okay. How are you so okay? Damn, you really undestructible.
I didn't know that was happening, gang. Wait, John, you said Zoe look cute?
That's it.
No!
No, it's good too, bro.
Wait, John said he fucking with you.
No.
Alright, so it's a little obvious that Silky was trying to put trying to break his little cousin out of his shell. Little cousin, big cousin, I don't know the age difference, but he was trying to break his cousin out of his shell, joking around. Time passed. The dude, he put up a post of the dude Saeed saying, yo, I'm about to go live on stream. All subs gonna go donate it to him and his mental health or some shit like that. I'm paraphrasing, not exactly. So people were saying that this nigga farming the dude's situation. So that's what's going on. That was that. Dude, the church boy dude, a church boy. He gonna be a freak now. I can tell he was sheltered. They're a cute couple though. All right, so that's all that was going on. Let's get back to the interview.
And he was laughing at it. He never said anything about uncomfortability, nothing. So I was extra confused because it's like you guys are laughing about it in the car, but then a few months later, you're saying you were assaulted by me. I'm just like, huh?
That doesn't feel good.
But it doesn't make me feel good at all. And it's like, if I still made you feel uncomfortable, I'm sorry. Because I never want anybody to come onto my platform. Like, I want everybody to feel comfortable with me. Never uncomfortable.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
I'm going to still apologize.
No, that's the right thing. That's the right thing to do. But when you're moving forward, does it feel like it takes some of your freedom away? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel a little nervous to like... I don't know.
I can say yes. I do.
Because you're so free and you're like wilding, having good times.
Yeah.
I just wonder when something like that happens, does it alter how you feel on a...
It does alter it a little bit, but I will not change myself for anybody. And like this just, like it just teaches me to really read the room before anything. Like I need to step in, read, and then, do as I please,
Yeah.
But
how old are you? Can I ask?
I'm 24. I'm about to be 25 though this month.
Come on, 25.
Hello.
You learning lessons and shit.
All right, we're going to come back to this interview for the second when she speaks on Cenat, so hold on tight for that. But just another day TV, bro, what's good, homie? So, like I said earlier, Zoe Spencer, although she's like explaining why she was confused, because she's trying to point it out that these dudes is acting different. Not only, someone can remove consent or say that they were uncomfortable. Y'all know uncomfortable laugh is a thing. But the dudes that were egging it on in real time later on switched up on her. So she's like, yo, how you gonna switch up and not defend me in this situation? That's mostly what she's saying. But she still feels like she has to apologize if she made him feel uncomfortable. On the other end, I think Nina Lynn's apology is totally bullshit. I'm not gonna go over apology, but she got back on Twitch, and this is her energy since coming back on Twitch after being unsuspended.
That means hi, right? Oh, what the fuck, yo? Why you always hitting me? Stop with those punches. Oh shit, I can't touch you no more because I have to make a sign of NDA. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna come up 3 months later. I won't come. Oh, me punch you? You want me to punch you? Are you okay?
Did you send that in the air or no?
You sure? So I am not sexually assaulting you. No. I am not. You consent to this.
Yes.
You fully am okay with this.
Yes.
You will not use this clip against me later in 3 months later.
Never.
Or 9 months later.
No.
Or 6 months later.
No.
No? Hey, chat sees this, bro. Ready? All right.
Okay.
Ready? 1. You asked for this. Nod your head. 2 times. Did you get it? Okay.
Wait, can I say something?
Damn.
Wait, can I say something?
Damn.
Listen, can I say something? Can I say something?
What?
He can't sign no consent because he's 16, so I'm not gonna lie. Yo, call your lawyer.
Motherfucker, yo, hey, you can't do that shit. Yo. Actually, no, you can do that shit. You could do whatever you want because in the court of law, you are a human.
No,
you feel me?
You need a legal guardian to sign for him.
We gotta do that shit now. We really gotta do that shit now. We gotta do that shit now, bro. Because bitches get tight over anything these days. Hey, WPR. I ain't gonna lie, the PR going crazy right now. Hey, chat, WPR in the chat, bro.
Alright, so if anything, like she the one that made the block hot back for Zoe Spencer. She moved past it. But her energy towards the situation, which wasn't necessary, plus she had some beef with some other dudes that's close around the Saeed guy, that sparked things up. But her energy towards the situation is what got things back hot, and that led to the suspension because she's moving like this. All right, now she continued to play and troll. She's trolling about, you know, these dudes coming back based on the clips months later to condemn them for what they was doing. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I do think the dudes that were, you know, holding them accountable are being facetious. I do believe that, but, you know, if the dude, Saeed, did feel uncomfortable, we felt uncomfortable. So it's a lot of different things. If they're being performative, they're being performative, but they still on the right side of things when it comes to the law, what's right legally.
What the fuck? I want to try it. Wait, come here.
Gemini by Law says, I like this Asian chick just off this clip. Oh, you like them rough, bro. But you like y'all New York niggas, y'all used to that shit, bro. I mean, kind of Miami, we kind of used to chicks being rough too, but not this damn aggressive. Not the deep voices either. She got the deep voice sound like the girl Biggie from the Bad Girls Club.
I have consent to hug you and pick you up.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, I say it one more time. I'm not.
What the fuck? What's crazy is, I ain't gonna lie, what's crazy is when she like gets dolled up and stuff, she do like one of them Asian anime girls that be, you know, y'all know how they be modeling and stuff on Twitter and social media. So you wouldn't even like imagine her voice sounding like how it sounds. All right, so now she starts going in on the people who got the block hot for them, was ridiculing her, like Aspen Gold and certain folks, because it was really the outcry that led to the suspension. And she also eventually gonna say that TMZ even called to ask questions about the situation.
There was one person that he was like, damn.
Yeah, appreciate that. Black girl Bama. Hit the like button for me, please.
You have my back.
Not have my back. I didn't expect nothing. But I didn't expect them to.
My bad, let me run it back.
There was one person that he was like, damn, I thought you had my back.
Not have my back. I didn't expect nothing. But I didn't expect them to throw my name in the dirt like that.
Who?
It's not even the person like people, the biggest people. I don't give a fuck. To be honest, if I don't know you, I don't give a shit what you say. You just autistic to me. Like, it doesn't matter. But it was one of them. I've actually used to do videos with a lot. I was like, damn, and she was actually a fan of mine.
Oh, girl, what's her name?
Can't tell you the name, bro. Can't say the name.
Do we know who? Do we know?
I don't know. I don't want bitches to cry, bro. You feel me?
But do we know her?
Switch up real quick, real fast. Even though they have my number and my text. You could have done all that. Like, you feel me?
Okay, so we'll start with Nina, I guess. Fucking disgusting behavior, honestly. Like, genuinely, I heard about the situation, and then I watched the clip later on, like I think a day after I heard about it, and I watched the clip, and it made my blood boil. It was so fucking hard to watch. It was so hard to watch. It was so hard to watch. Yeah, and
so this is one of her streamer homies, I guess, criticizing her. But yeah, if you know someone personally and they do some shit publicly, before you come on your platform, you should hit them up. Like, it's a lot of people that I've seen in the industry, before they speak on some shit, they hit them up before they talk about it on their platform. If Gemini by Law, some shit go on with him, if I see it, I'm gonna talk to him first before I say some shit about it. If y'all remember a while ago when Poeta Flacco had that video where he even got spat on? A long time ago, before I covered that video, I hit Flacco up and I talked to him about it in the DMs. And I told him shit, how I felt about his actions in the video, that back and forth with 16 shot him. And then I went on my platform and covered it. And if Flacco came and watched my coverage, everything I said in my coverage, he heard me say it. All my sentiments, Flacco heard me say it. If you have a relationship with somebody, tell them, talk to them personally before you just come and just shit on them on your platform. Then that you just look fake as fuck, you feel me? You look fake as fuck. But all right, now this Aspen Gold dude that she don't like, this dude he was going crazy on her. This is what they were saying.
So all the haters out there, y'all can suck my dick. Word 2, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you bitches, bro. You bitches not me. Y'all been through nothing that I've been through. Fuck you. This ain't the worst it's ever been.
She was good.
It's bad to say, but this is not the worst it's ever been. I've been through worse. I've actually been through worse. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of... You know what's so crazy? I never thought that many people were watching me. I really didn't. I didn't even think TMZ was watching me. I got a call from TMZ this morning, bro.
What did they say?
They're like, we want your side of the story. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not even gonna argue with these little bitches. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We live on, we be better, bro. That's it. We gotta keep it pushing. And I'll say one more thing, and y'all know who this is, bro. That weird motherfucker that lives in the basement of his mom's house that be chatting about me all damn day long. You are obsessed with me. I think you in love with me. No cap. I genuinely think you get no pussy and you in love with me, bro. Like, you gotta chill out. It's been way too many clips I've seen you, bro. Like, you low-key obsessed. I'm flattered, but you gotta chill. No cap. Heard you don't even drink water, too. You gotta fix that. I'm not gonna lie. You're like 47 years old. You gotta fix that.
Niggas don't be drinking water. Shit about to make me drink water right now. Hell nah, yeah. While you about to drink this water, dude did respond. Let's see what you gotta say. This is the last thing before we get back to Zoe Spencer and talk about her with Cenat. Alright?
Sean's fire is this, she's so... So this stupid bitch gets unbanned and she immediately starts getting mad at me. And she blames me for her getting banned. And have you ever thought that maybe it's your fault that you got banned because of your own actions? Have you ever thought that maybe you got banned because of what you did? Like, oh, wow, I'm talking about it. Yeah, really. Well, there's been a lot of people I've talked about and they didn't get banned. So what's the difference between them and you? I wonder. Sean's fire is this.
That's that situation, man. It's gonna be divided no matter who you talk to about this whole Saeed, them twerking. It's gonna be folks like saying sexual assault. Also, people gonna be acknowledging that he seems like he's either on the spectrum or socially awkward or whatever it may be. So you gotta be more gentle when dealing with people like him. Then there's gonna be some people like, man, who the hell gets upset by girls throwing ass on them? It's gonna be a lot of different conversations, man. And I understand every single person in their point. That's just how I come from in this position right here. But next story though. So let's get back to the interview because Zoe Spencer eventually started to speak about her and Cenat's relationship after. Let me see. Let's go to make sure we get back to it right. After she wasn't, it's just all they beefing. Angie Martinez being the amazing journalist she is, asking the right questions about, what people want to know. So y'all know Zoe Spencer and Cenat fell out after the Stream University shit. This was Zoe Spencer had to say in response to all this shit. All right, let's get to it.
Okay, but
hold on, no, this is not the right timestamp. My bad, guys. I'm slipping on my pimping. We need to go to 1641. See, I got these lives prepared for y'all, man. Matter of fact, once again, let y'all know every single Wednesday, live, 9 p.m. That's the official live. This week, last week was the practice run. The official beginning of, how things going to be. The real show, every single Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Live streams, we're going to be lit. Great segments, very interaction. You guys interact a lot. It's going to be dope as hell, man. So be on point Wednesday. Have the notification bell turned on. Hit the like button, by the way. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, but I'm going to make sure everything entertaining, dope ass content every single Wednesday, weekly, 9 p.m. All right. So let's continue with this over here.
Interesting, because yes, you were aggressive. So something happened with Kai where he you weren't in his
streaming university.
In the streaming university, and then he said why. And then a video popped up of maybe reason why, and I thought they all kind of aggressive.
Yeah,
in that moment,
like, he said that I embarrassed him or something like that. But hey,
I feel like you guys should squash that.
I mean, I have no problems. I don't like.
Were you surprised by that? Do you feel like that was another?
I was surprised.
I was gonna say, do you feel like that's another moment of not reading the room, Zoe?
Well, I literally reacted in the moment. Like, he bucked at me and called me a bitch. So
I heard you had a good night's sleep the other night, bro. Don't leave us hanging no more. Y'all was knocked out, man. Sorry, guys. But listen, man, every single morning, weekdays, I get up at 4:30 in the morning for the gym. Thursday is my off day for the gym. My bad, we got off track. For folks that don't understand the lore, I fell asleep last stream, bro. It was horrible. I was eating. I basically got sleepy, damn near blacked out. Cause I was sipping lick too. Cause Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I work out, wake up every single morning at 4:30 in the morning, go hit the gym. Then I do my work day, woody whoop. But Wednesday nights, I'm doing live stream because Thursday is my off day from the gym. But I was gone, bro. It was a bad scene. It was a bad scene. But I'm gonna be on point. I'm gonna make sure I take a nap this week. All right? I got y'all. My bad.
Oh, I reacted and said, "Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch?"
No, you
literally.
wouldn't. I'm gonna say, do you feel like that's another moment of not reading the room, Zoe?
Well, like I literally reacted in the moment. Like he bucked at me and called me a bitch. So I reacted and said, "Who's a bitch? Who's a bitch?"
No, you went so crazy on him.
Yeah,
but I kind of understood.
Yeah, it's like,
don't call me a bitch in a room full like this. I felt that part.
Yeah, like you called me that in front of everybody and no reaction. I'm supposed to just be like, okay, no.
Y'all know me. I got that shit. I got them clips. All right, so let's get to what they're referring to.
I just don't like the fact that your man's is spilling shit on me. You got niggas spilling shit on me. You not protecting me. You not doing shit, bro.
He spilled it on you?
He spilling on me. You not doing nothing.
I just came.
Yo, that's real nigga shit, bro. You didn't even pull up with nothing. You a bum ass nigga.
Hey, don't talk to my dog like
Fuck
that.
you, nigga.
I literally just got here.
Fuck you talking about?
Whoa.
Who you? Nigga.
Bro, he's crazy, bro.
Did you call me?
I apologize. Stop.
It was a prank. I was on Twitch shit. It was
Bro,
a prank.
cause you be wilding on me, bro.
You call me a bitch? You call me a bitch, nigga?
Yo, help, Ben.
Bro, y'all are aggressive.
No, Ben, fuck you, Ben. You call me a bitch, nigga?
Yo,
You calling me a bitch in front of all these motherfucking people, nigga?
Hey, cut it.
Fuck Cuddy. Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, I'm embarrassed you, nigga. You calling me a bitch in front of all these motherfuckers?
Yo, it's quiet.
I didn't even know.
I don't give a fuck if it's quiet. Fuck, I don't even see nobody, nigga. You calling me a bitch? Fuck is you talking about? Call me a bitch in front of all these motherfuckers.
Zoe, relax.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching.
I don't see nobody. I only see you calling me a bitch, nigga. If I fucking bite you.
All right, Zoe.
Yeah.
Scene. Clap it up for Zoe, y'all.
Good job.
Okay, I'm sorry, bro. You a bitch. Yo. Yeah, I locked in.
You locked in.
I locked in.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. When I seen this clip, I'm thinking they acting. I'm thinking they streaming shit. I ain't thinking niggas really feeling the type of way. So what happened was, Cenat had his streaming university thing. She wasn't invited. He cited this being the reason that she wasn't invited. I say that's cap, though. I say that's cap, but here goes his explanation as far as saying that's the reason why she wasn't invited to Streamer University. Let's bring it back over here. Hold on, man. Boom, here we go.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you why I say it's cap, but I think it's cap.
moment. Read between the lines. No, listen. It started here. September 24th. In Atlanta. I ain't never say nothing, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm not holding this against you. I'm not putting it past you because I know who you are as a person. September 24th. Drewski show. I never got to tell you how that shit made me feel because of who you are and how your humor and like how you are as a person. Nigga, I dead ass for the first time. And my bad I didn't get to like talk about it with you, but like felt secondhand embarrassed, like felt embarrassed. If y'all see that clip, like at one point I told her to chill because like, bro, there was like a lot of going on. But you know, Zoe is like very, you know, she's very outgoing, she's very positive, that's her shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna put that past her. But right there, something felt off. But like I didn't put that past her. I'm like, okay. Then it's none of my business. It's none of my business. This is how I'm looking at it, right? It's none of my business. Something happened with Zoe and the bros, that shit happened, that behind the scenes, that was some type of weird shit going on that's never been on the internet, none of that, and there's no reason for me to talk because you feel what I'm saying? That's their business.
Zoe said that wasn't true. And recently, the bros is the Clover Boys. Recently, Dez from the Clover Boys just said that he misses Zoe. So I don't know how true this stuff may be. I don't know. I know. I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why the girl wasn't invited. I'm gonna show y'all in a second, but let him keep talking.
And I'm not gonna speak on that. A few months ago. So now, Zoe. Last time I seen Zoe was in September. Anything that I seen with Zoe was clips online. I need y'all to really do y'all research on a lot of shit. The shit that Zoe would say online, I would think she don't even fuck with me. I'm telling you, gang. I'm gonna show an example. I'm gonna show an example.
All right, so I think it may be this. Where's that clip? This is the reason why. Cenat got a girlfriend. He got a girlfriend. We went over the clip, but he went public with his girlfriend after Mafia-thon. And remember that point. He went public with his girlfriend after Mafia-thon 2. Remember that point. Put a pin on that. So, Zoe Spencer, after finding out Cenat had a girlfriend, said this. Ka said this.
When I see shit like this,
yeah, y'all ain't never gonna see me with Kai again, boy. And it ain't on no beef shit. It ain't on no funny shit. Y'all just ain't. Y'all get it though. We all get it though. I'm not being messy. It's funny. Damn, I miss you.
Damn, I miss you.
I'm not even saying nothing wrong. He's in a relationship. It's okay. That's why I'm saying y'all ain't never gonna see me again. That's all I'm saying. It's nothing funny. It's funny.
what's wrong with that is, why would you automatically assume that you would never be on my stream again because of me being in a relationship? It makes no sense. Y'all talk about you trolling. Let me put y'all on more game. The trolling, the slick shit, I've dealt with that with so many people within this shit. Y'all see, everybody that really watch me, people will say something and be like, I'm trolling. I be minding my business and I literally be getting shot, stoned. It's like, damn, it's like.
All right, so the bitch shit, that shit was stupid. That wasn't the reason why that was an excuse. That's the real reason why. This clip right here is the real reason why Zoe Spencer was not invited to Stream University. Since she said that, automatically, if you have a girlfriend, the girl gonna be like, okay, I seen you guys flirting with each other. That was some of y'all content, y'all flirting. And then she says that, it's like, oh, it must be something deeper than that right there. Oh, hell no. The girlfriend is not going to allow y'all to be around each other. There's going to be some issues. So Cenat, to keep things cool, he's not going to invite the girl around. And she even said that to make the shit hot. Why would you, if I'm talking to Zoe, why the fuck would you say that? You made it horrible. You made it seem like it's something there. Although she may be right, but you make it worse by saying that shit. It's like, damn, don't make it seem like me and you got something going on. Like you making the blood hot. So that's the real reason why. They fell out because of his girlfriend. They fell out because of his girlfriend, all right? Now, Zoe did respond to this when she was sad about the situation.
It gets to a point when it gets to a point sometimes. So everybody has a breaking point. You know what I mean? It gets tiring to me too. Like, I'm a human. Like, I get tired, bro. There's a narrative going around that me and Kai messed around. Not true. Absolutely not true. So whatever narrative y'all got,
y'all narrative could suck dick. Not true.
Y'all New York people crazy, dog.
It gets to
New York folks gonna tell you suck dick like it ain't nothing. Guys, crazy. But all right, so let's get back to the interview. Because I had to keep it real with y'all. Now, the interview, they're going to dance around that shit because I don't think Angie Martinez did that research. She don't know about that shit. All she knows about the bitch shit. But Zoe know. But
you from the Bronx, I'm from Brooklyn. You know I'ma react.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So...
But were you surprised that he held on to that?
Yes, I was, because I was also blindsided because after that he still spoke to me. So I was confused at how were you ever like upset? He done said a happy birthday, hey, and everything like that. So I was just also confused.
And no conversation since then?
No conversations.
He did say that
we spoke after that. Like after the whole embarrassing thing, we spoke after that. But then we didn't, because I think I texted him asking if I could go to the first Mafia-thon.
The second one.
Yeah, the first one I texted him. I was like, "Hey gang, I'm gonna come out to LA," and he responded to me, and then he didn't.
Okay, remember I told y'all put a pin in that. After the second Mafia-thon, that's what followed. It was that thing happened with the Drewski shit. Then Kyle did a second Mafia-thon, and then he Then he went public with his relationship. People realized that he had been in a relationship throughout the entire Mafia-thon. That's when you will see interactions he'll have with people like Sexy Red and stuff like that. They'll be trying to twerk on him, and he'll be moving a certain type of way. So it was different in the first Mafia-thon when it looked like it was a one viral scene when it looked like a girl was jacking his dick on the damn camera. All right, so people like, whoa, Kyle moving way different. Come to find out, he had a girlfriend. So you heard her just say, I was going to come to Mafia-thon, hit him up, woody woody whoop, and then I didn't hear nothing from him. Why? Because of the fucking girlfriend. That's why. I'm breaking it all down for y'all. That's why. And I get Kai. I understand it. I mean, you got to pick and choose when it comes to the type of chicks you want to deal with, especially if your thing when you had content with someone was sexual tension or flirtiness. It's like we probably can't do that type of content anymore because I'm in a relationship. Like when DDG and this girl and Zoe Spencer, their content was a flirtatious vibe. And then the first thing after the Stream University, when DDG started to doing more content with that India Love girl, the first time that she linked back with DDG, it was a content thing as far as a skit, as far as her and India Love having some tension because of the romantic relationship or the flirting that she had with DDG. So yeah.
And it never spoke ever since then.
Since that moment.
Yeah, but it was never like a problem like with texting. There was never like a problem in text messages. That's when the whole you embarrassed me came out, and I'm like, what?
Did you do a reply to that? Did you?
I'm sorry to keep cutting though, but he has to say it was because of the bitch shit, because if he just blames it on his girlfriend, then fans of her going to then go and bash the girlfriend because you are ruining their viewing experience of seeing their two favorite streamers together. So he had to do that shit. It's unfortunate, but they threw you under the bus and rolled over your ass and backed up, Zoe.
Reply to the "you embarrassed me"?
Yes.
And what was your response?
It was so he basically reacted.
You have to bear with me because I'm getting in the trenches of the of the streaming soap opera, the novella of the streamers.
Yes,
and I'm understanding and finding my way through.
I'm walking you through, girl.
Thank you, boo boo. Come on,
so
because I get a lot of the clips. You know what I'm saying? I can't do 7 hours with you on the stream. I just can't. You know what I'm saying?
You see how clips kind of just a very misconstrued. Yeah. So basically, he reacted to me crying on stream of me being rejected and I get into Stream University. And then after that,
you had real tears. You were really upset.
Yeah, I was.
Oh my God. It's Kai. It's Kai. No, it's not Kai. It's not Kai. It's not Kai. I'm just kidding. You were trying. I'm just kidding.
Hell no.
I'm like, yo, y'all airing this live or something?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. She sounds so much like Regina Hall, bro. I know she did that skit recently, but she be sounding like Regina Hall like a motherfucker all the time.
Oh shit.
If this was a stream, that would go so crazy.
Viral.
I would be viral right now. Oh my god, viral. So we talking about it, and then Kai calls.
Regina Hall, so damn fine. By the way, that was one of my childhood crushes. One of the many.
Then we answer it on speaker. And then I say, here's what I would say. Here was I would say.
What?
I would say, Kai, I understand because you was a little aggressive in the room, okay?
Yeah.
But also, Kai, as a woman, you can't call a woman a bitch in a room full of men and not expect her to buck up the way you bucked up. And she might have bucked up a little too hard, but also you don't know what the buck up's gonna be till the buck up happens.
Hello.
Let's avoid a buck up and not do that, right? So like I think this is just a misunderstanding and some feelings getting hurt, but you both do the same thing. And wouldn't the world be a better place if the two of you could just forgive each other for that one moment and keep it pushing?
And you done seen so many beefs. Jay Nas, goddamn Big Pac. She done been there through so many beefs. 50 Ja Rule. Goddamn, she done been there through so many things, and now she's trying to fix things with streamer beef. Angie Martinez is a legend. You go through all those rap beefs, now you a streamer beef. I fuck with Angie Martinez though. That's crazy.
That's what I would say if that was him on the phone. That's what I would say to him. What do you think he would say?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I haven't, everybody change every year, so it's like, I don't know what he would say. We change.
What do you hope he would say?
What I would hope he would say?
Yeah, because I think secretly you would like to squash this, no?
I mean, yeah, I don't.
Come on.
I guess.
Yeah.
She knows the choice isn't hers. It's Gigi's choice. You ain't got that power.
If he was, see, you not soft. I get it.
Yes,
see, you want to be like, fuck that. I get it. But if we go past that, if we go deep inside,
if we go deep inside, seriously, I actually would, because it's like me and him together, and like we created when we did have content. We were everywhere when we did make content together. So it's like now being.
And did you like him?
What, as a person?
Yeah,
yes.
as a person. I don't mean like I don't mean like that.
Yes.
I mean like you liked him, like you got along.
We're both Sagittarius.
Yes.
I definitely did.
Yes.
Should I say did or do?
I don't know. You tell me whatever's the truth.
I think Kai is a cool person. I think he's a very cool person, and he helps people and brings people on his platform, and really does magic because he helped me. I don't ever take that away from him. So I would actually love to squash things if that can happen.
Yeah, Zoe. Yeah. Come on, Zoe. Look at you. You're turning into a 25-year-old right in front of our eyes.
I'm really getting older.
You're like so mature.
So mature.
You've learned some lessons the hard way. You've had to apologize. You've had to soften and be vulnerable and say you would be open to reconciliation. Look at all of that progress, Zoe. Now don't go be crazy tomorrow and do something.
No, I have to be. The craziness helps me.
You're right. Fine.
All right, that's gonna wrap up this segment right there. But bro, now you got a damn song on my head, Brawley E. If I can go, Contigo. I was a jit. That's my shit though. I'll pack my bag. That was that shit. And it'll be no tomorrow. The good old days, man. Goddamn, music, I ain't gonna lie, music used to be so much better. And that's why a lot of things, like, this is another thing as far as why music ain't streaming that well as far as hip-hop. I think because we have access to streaming, we could stream every single hip-hop song we want from every genre, every era. So, listen, the other day I was in the gym listening to Aquemini. Bombs of hit some Stankonia too. I'm listening to things from all different eras. I'll just be like, let me hear this shit from here. Then there, I think hip hop is just so amazing and it's timeless that we listen to everything. It's like the attention is spread thin because the genre is so fire. It's not pop. It's not about just what's popular. It's about how songs last over time. You can listen to Tupac. I remember when I was in college, listen to Tupac shit, and I'm like, damn, I'm going through this shit right now in my life. The things that he's talking about, I'm going through it right now in my life. Like he just wrote this shit yesterday. It's crazy. That's the amazing shit about hip hop. All right, but that's what's going on with these folks, man. That's what's going on with them. Cenat. I don't know if he's going to accept the apology because it's not his decision. It's his girlfriend's decision. I'm telling y'all right now. I know how ladies are. I know how ladies are. And as a man, you got to respect it for the time being. Zoe, if you value that friendship, you got to just let it be. Let it be. If the relationship lasts, cool. Cool. If it don't last, y'all going to see each other again in the future. Y'all going to be cool again. Y'all seen Tisha Campbell and Martin. Next story. So, to stick around a little bit more in the streamer world, these jits been fucking wild. These jits under Rakai. I mean, not under Cenat. Ray and Rakai. They have big brand deals. Ray specifically just signed a deal with Adidas. But I'm hearing that this clip right here made them lose brand deals, man. Blue Contrail in there on my mammy. Oh, they got yeah. But he say something. Hey man, relax. Y'all mad at me for only singing 5 words of the song. Listen, I don't remember every damn. The stream ended because of it. Wait, my stream ended. Hold on, let me. Y'all saying the stream ended? Let me be right. Shut real quick. Mad at me for only singing 5 words. I think we should be back. The stream should be back of everything. Damn, they try to shut my stream down. Hold on, y'all. It looked like they try to shut my stream down for singing a song. Or maybe it's something earlier. I'm trying to check to see what's going on. I don't know. But from what I'm seeing right now, we still good. I don't know what happened, but it looked like we still good on my end. If y'all in the chat, let me know. If y'all can see me now, okay, bet. All right, bet. All right, so let's get to the topic we on right now. Damn, it is what it is. Y'all see it on the playback though. But all right, here we go. So Cenat got 2 streamers that's under him, 2 jits, Rakai and Ray. Ray is from Taiwan, Rakai from America, but they be wilding, but they are getting some big deals, big brand deals. Ray recently signed with Adidas, but I'm hearing based on this clip right here, they lost the brand deals. They lost some brand deals. I don't know which ones to be exact, but these just be wilding out.
Fuck your life, bitch. Say I'm fucking racist. Came over my eyes. Fuck you. Fucking life, bitch. Fucking life.
Oh my gosh.
I'm Rakai. I am a monkey. Hey, yo.
There's no helping them, bro. This is just
dumbass shit, though. Dumbass shit, man. Just stupid. Just stupid. Like, oh my god, were we this bad? Were we this bad as kids, bruh? Cause I know I had a lot of insensitive jokes. But the fact that you got the camera on you and all this stuff, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't remember, man. Some y'all let me know. But all right, they spoke on losing these damn brand deals, dog. Stupid. God damn.
Stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that. And also, I've been watching your fucking streams. Stop saying I'm bringing down your PR. I don't do shit, nigga. I'm PR friendly. You bring down my PR, bro.
You know how many brand deals I lost?
No, gang. That ass, gang. Like, bro, that's not because of me, my nigga.
Yes.
You are the reason why you're PR.
I tell him this is because your eye like itchy. I tell him when you do this,
like
your eye itchy, right?
When I like this,
that's what I'm saying. Your eye itchy,
itchy as fuck.
When I do this, it's Mickey Mouse.
It's Mickey Mouse, bro. It's Mickey Mouse.
It's a Mickey Mouse.
You feel me? So he not.
That's what I'm saying. We're not trying to do that racist shit.
Yeah, we're not doing racist shit, nigga.
Yeah. Let's tell those PR lady, bro.
Yeah,
Dumbass jits. All right, so he spoke about the brand deals being lost.
Oh, Twitch, I'm joking, bro. Whatever I say, I don't condone that, bro. Feel me? Whatever the fuck I just say, I don't condone that. I don't like. Feel me? Bro, by the way, bro, I do a list. Like when we can do this and do this. Yo, bro, you know this.
How the fuck you even know how to do that shit, Ray? Who practices
this?
Who practices that shit? Who practices this shit? Nah, Ray, how you even know how to do that shit, bro?
Yo, bro, you know there's like 2 sponsors.
These races getting creative now, bro. They getting extra creative with the racist agenda, bro. I never seen that one before.
Cook on me. Like there's some shit supposed to drop today. There's like 3 company cancel it.
Crispy is what's good, man. Malcolm Barrett kids. It's on a whole other level now. Sports and real talk only. Yeah, these kids wildin', bro.
Chat, our PI's cook, no cap. That's done, bro. We cook. We got no PR. We fucking cook. It's over for us.
Y'all niggas gotta get better at jokes, man. Like, I think like race. The thing about racist jokes or racial jokes, it's the low-hanging fruit because it's the most obvious thing. First thing we see about somebody is color. First thing we know as kids is color. We learn is color. So it's like it's low-hanging fruit. If you truly funny, bro, it's other things to poke at. And when you learn it, I think sometimes it's easy to poke at culture. Sometimes I don't know. Do y'all think as black folks we get away with more shit when it comes to racial jokes? If we do, cool. I don't give a fuck if we do. But I'm just asking, do y'all think we do? Because I don't know. Because the reason I'm saying that is because as I was thinking of ways to do it the right way, if another race did that shit like him, I still would probably feel some type of way. But I don't know. I think my bad. I think based on where you are, where you rank society as far as certain stereotypes and shit, you get away with a lot more because some shit feel like it's punching down and stuff, but nigga, I want a W any way we can get a W. I don't give a fuck people that let us slide. Nigga, keep letting us slide. We need all that shit. God damn it. But all right. Duke Dennis speaks on these motherfuckers losing their brand deals and shit. Let's see what the hell Duke got to say.
Listen, first off, I PR trained myself. Just over the years, seeing shit people was getting in trouble for, you can get in trouble for anything on the internet. You heard me? Like, bro, anything you say is going to offend somebody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many groups of people, different groups of individuals out there. You can get in trouble for just about everything. Because everybody, you know what I'm saying, they be crying and shit. So that's just what it is. But once you get past that, once you don't give a fuck about that, nigga, you good. Bro, you good, bro. You can say, bro, you can dead ass say, bro, I hate people that wear gray hoodies. And the motherfucker dead ass get mad because they just so happen to have on a gray hoodie that day.
Yeah, man. Sometimes I be having to edit some things, some jokes I have, because I'm like, damn, this group of people gonna find it offensive. And I'm like, is it even worth going back and forth with them? Because, how that shit be happening, bro? I say some shit, people find it offensive, people unsubscribe, but them subscribers get replaced like this. But it's like, damn, dog, do I want to go through that shit? Sometimes I edit things out. It's annoying though, bro, because I just want to be myself and let shit fly because I know who I am. I know I don't have a hateful bone in my body against anyone that's not deserving of hate, you feel me? But it's a slippery slope when it comes to doing this shit. And you gotta pick your battles. Because I got big brand deals too. And I don't wanna because you are representing brands too as well. So you try to make sure that you move a certain type of way to not fuck up the bag. Because the bag facilitates more things in the future. So you gotta be measured in your approaches, measured in your words that you use. And some jokes just ain't worth it, you know? I could laugh. I got friends in real life. If I want to say some shit, joke about some shit, I could say that to my friends in real life. I don't gotta die on the hill on my platform, man. Especially if I'm thinking about the bigger goal. I'm able to say a lot of my true thoughts about some things on my platform. But some shit, it just ain't worth it. Some shit it just ain't worth it. But the things that matter, I speak my truth. The things that matter, I can say what I want to say. They're not gonna block that. But all right, next story though. So speaking about motherfuckers, speaking their truth, I seen that Sneeko nigga. Well, yeah, hold on, let me close these down. Make sure this shit don't slow down. But I seen that Sneeko dude that has talked about leaving the red pill community, because this is one thing a lot of people were censored on YouTube for being in the red pill. All right, he's someone we just spoke about losing brand deals. He's someone that lost his entire YouTube channel. YouTube packed his ass up. They recently brought him back. So this is what he has to say. And they saying that he's condemning red pill and saying that it's done. All right, red pill is basically men that it's like based off the Matrix. You could choose the blue pill, being oblivious to certain truths. The red pill, you are understanding of the truth and understanding of the Matrix and all those things. And if you've seen the Matrix, then you know what it is. But a lot of the things, it turned into being a lot about relationship shit, and then turned into it just kept mutating into different things, and it eventually turned into a bunch of incels that could never get women. First it was about men who can get women comfortably, and just talking about how to maneuver with women. Then it became men who couldn't get women at all, blaming women for why women didn't want them. It just transitioned to a crazy point that the space just got stupid. But this is Nico speaking on it.
The whole idea of the red pill is dead. It's over. It was never even clearly defined. People would call you red pill if you were a Christian, if you were a Muslim, if you were speaking about feminism, if you were manosphere, if you were an atheist in Miami with a sleeve tattoo and botted 500K followers. The red pill became this vague idea loosely attached to anybody speaking about conspiracy theories and masculinity. It became this niche idea that anybody could latch onto for a hint of clout, very quickly turned into a cesspool of some of the biggest leeches, weirdos, and dorks on the internet. People who preach about being a real man and stand on absolutely nothing except for their fake Instagram following. I used to hold a lot of resentment because I helped a lot of these people who were poor, people who needed defending, people who needed a platform. I was there because I saw a lot of truth in it. At the time, the woke feminism craziness went so far, the red pill was the autocorrection to bring it back into the middle. But the resentment starts when so many of those people that I helped defended all this stuff, they ended up snaking me more than any of the liberals. The people that I'm supposed to be up against ideologically have ended up showing some graciousness, have admitted that they were wrong. While the red pill influencers, they turned on me for a hint of clout. Because it's not really about masculinity. It's not really about teaching people. I'm not even in the way, man. Because it's not really about masculinity and saying what's right. Most of it is insecurity projected into the camera and a mic. Ultimately, the biggest mistake being part of the red pill manosphere wasn't really the ideology. The biggest mistake was being around people who are full of shit. If I were to ever do an apology video, it would be for being associated with these leeches. You don't need to follow this. Red pill is dead. Follow God.
Alright, so that was Sneeko, and I'm sure you're hoping that YouTube sees that and never suspends him ever again. Alright, so let's get to this discussion. Before we get to more things about celebrities and shit, let's get to some stuff that regular people can relate to. Now, I'm saying this discussion on social media, and it is something that I can relate to like a motherfucker. Because this dude, I can't relate to him particularly because he seems to be a part of the LGBTQ. You know, that's his prerogative. He can live his life how he wants to. But I am someone that can relate to this story regardless. But at the same time, I'm appreciative to a degree, but I'm also aware of how this can affect future children that I may have. I don't have any kids right now, but I'm aware of this. So people are saying, stop putting black boys into football. That's what they're saying. It started off from this guy's page. His name is Trey Jerome. And me personally, I was a kid of a a star high school football player, made it to the NFL, had a bad injury. Then I was born, and I was supposed to be the person to carry the torch. Generational curse. I had a bad injury. Shit ain't work out that way. So it's like, damn, am I going to go ahead and put that burden on my child when I have a big ass kid? Because it's going to be like my dad, like me. And I'm going to put that burden on him? I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about that when I finally have a child. So discussions like this make me think more. So let's get to it. They're saying on TikTok, long discussions about stop putting black boys in football. Let me know what y'all think in the chat. Let's get to it.
Black people will stop putting their fucking kids in football. Let's talk about the fact, and I really wish black people will stop putting their fucking kids in football. Let's talk about the fact that 90% of y'all are setting your children up for failure. Y'all be having y'all kids in football for 12 something years, and they don't even get to fucking college football. When the whole time you can put a camera in front of them motherfuckers, start them a YouTube channel, and by the time they're in 12th grade, they'd be a motherfucking millionaire. Or teach them how to wholesale real estate. Put them in chess club. If you want to put them in a sport, put them in golf. Put them in swim, the debate club, something else. But football, basketball, dance, that shit is just not the only fucking route. Pick something different. And
I wonder where bro from. Is he from the South or something? Because some southern places, they gonna put you in football. Especially if you big as hell. But I understand for sure the point as far as like it shouldn't be the only sport or the only thing. It shouldn't be the thing that's lit, like you preach to the child. This is the way to make it. Don't preach to the child. This is the way to make it. You should preach to the child. This is a tool. And if you become great at using this tool, like all tools, you make a lot of money from it. You become a specialist, you make a lot of money from it, like all tools. But football is a tool. You feel me? But this is part 2 after he got some backlash from it.
And particularly black people. Y'all keep saying, well, it's not about the sport, it's about what the sports do for the kids. Y'all, chess club can do the same thing. Debate club can do the same thing. Robotics can do the same thing for your children. Instilling discipline on your children is something you can do. I'm gonna give y'all a little background about me. I've always been a bigger boy. I was a black boy. So when you big and you black, the first thing they want to do is put you in football. Hated football my whole motherfucking life. But growing up, that's all everybody ever tried to get me to do. Fuck the fact that I never had less than a 3.5 GPA in my life. Fuck the fact that I started my first business when I was 16 years old. Fuck the fact that at a very young age, it became very clear that my strongest asset was my personality and my brain. A lot of the times, y'all not even paying attention to the kids y'all putting in football. You just saying, damn, he tall as hell, he gonna have to play basketball. He fast, he gonna have to play football. You not even paying attention to the fact that your son is amazing at tech. He be perfect for robotics. Your son stay in front of a camera. Why not start him a YouTube channel? The shit ain't got no other choice but to grow. And then y'all keep saying, well, busy kids stay out of trouble. That's the point of activities. I'm not saying let your kids sit at home and not do nothing, dodo. Okay. What I'm saying is put your kids out there, introduce them to new things. This girl was in my comments, she said football makes the most millionaires. No, entertainment makes the most millionaires. It's not just sports, it's music as well, it's film as well, and these things are very broad. It's possible for your child to intern at a fucking record label. It's possible for your child to intern under Tyler Perry. With discipline and consistency, anything can be motherfucking accomplished. Now, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. Lil John has damn near a 0 chance of making it to the fucking NFL. But let's say he do. Make it to the fucking NFL. 99% of NFL players die from fucking CTE. Okay, that's roughly all of them. And 70% of NFL players go broke within 3 fucking years. So do your research on what you signing your kids up for. But when y'all sons make it to the NFL, I'll be there clapping for them. Goofy ass.
All right, the Texas got a little wild towards the end, but I understood mostly what he was saying.
Mad because
but, you know, we got to keep the kids active. And they should be well-rounded. Play sports, but also feed into those other avenues. Like the homie said in the comment section, science is first and foremost. The science is for sure. Got to make sure they understand the sciences. That's where the bread is buttered. That's where the bread is at. Tech, for sure. Got to understand tech, the tech field. Although AI is kind of impeding on in the tech industry like a mother, but at the same time, yes, those things you want to water those seeds. You want to plant those seeds and water them as well. So that's the thing. But all the other points he was making, they're dope as hell. Like I told y'all before, at starting this point, coming from my dad was a legend at the high school that I went to. The same damn coach that was there, he didn't coach him. He coached at Walt Frazier. If you guys are from South Florida, Walt Frazier was my dad's coach when he went to the West, but then he transferred to Carol City. If you're from Miami, South Florida, you know what I'm talking about. But I think my dad still holds a record for interceptions at Carol City. But when I eventually got there, Walt Frazier knew me and everything. It was so much damn expectations on me, and I was there for it. I wanted to go ahead and reach them and achieve them. But at the same damn time, I wasn't developing any other skills. That was the destiny that was put on me. That shit right there. Luckily for me, randomly my mom bought me a damn camera when I was like in 10th, 11th grade. Bought me a camera on Christmas for whatever reason, and I started recording videos and just uploading them just on some playful shit. Luckily for me. At the same time, I was going at combines, killing it and shit like that. I transferred and stuff, was doing great as far as combines, posting great scores, because my athleticism was out the fucking roof. Went to a different school out of the Carol City. I was performing very well. Senior year, fourth game. I remember it was third game of the season. I'm killing it. I think we played against MacArthur or something like that. I'm killing it, balling, have a great game, get game ball and everything. Next game, you got to play against Miami Jackson. I'm balling, tell me ACL. I tear my fucking ACL. Bruh, I'm on the fucking floor while they working on my shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Cause I'm smart. SAT and everything, FCAT, if you know around the time I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. All the testing stuff, standardized testing, I'm killing it. But as far as the actual grade shit, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm athletic. I'm gonna make it to college off football. Around that time, I realized, bro, I didn't focus on nothing else but football. Just tore my ACL my senior year. Nigga, I just spoke to Kansas State last week. They coming out in a couple days, a couple weeks to watch me play against Booker T. Even though they coming to my school to watch for a visit, to visit me or see my game. I'm on the floor like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Cause my knee blown, bruh. So I'm in tears like my life is over. It's over for me. But thank God, a month before that shit, just because of I seen some not a month, but a year before I transferred to that school, I casually got into performance arts and stuff just for girls. And that opened my mind up to entertainment, like bruh saying, and that brought another avenue for me to learn how to do more shit, get more skills. From that point, I learned how to edit on my own, do different things. So from that point, once I realized and understood like football wasn't end all be all, I seen a different avenue, and I was lucky because I was chasing coochie, to keep it real. I was chasing girls. That led me to like, you know, the performance arts avenue just from chasing girls. And I got lucky, but I know it's a lot of other dudes that's out there. I got one dude that played football with me. He made it to the actual league. He played with me. I played with him freshman and sophomore year. I think sophomore year he transferred. But y'all may know him. I ain't gonna say his name. Y'all figure it out. But he made it to the actual league. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he had a very unfortunate situation that happened in the league. And that shit cut his career short like a motherfucker. And that shit hurt me because I don't know like what he may be doing right now in life. That shit like fucked my mind up, like thinking like, damn. Like I was thinking my shit was over, and I wish that I was able to continue down that route like bro did. But then bro shit was cut short. And then right now, my trajectory is still climbing. And that shit fucked me up. It fucked me up with thinking about, damn, I'm glad that I'm able to like have this other avenue I can go down. Cause I remember one day, bro, when we was still in high school, bro seen me like in the hallway or whatever. He was like, bro, because I had started putting videos out on YouTube around the time MySpace TV and shit. He like, damn, bro, I didn't know you had a little Marty Marr in you, bro. So people was realizing that I could do the entertainment shit. He like, damn, bro, I didn't know you had no little Marty Marr in you, bro, damn. And I'm like, yeah, bro, you know, I be doing, you know, just fucking around with shit. But then years later, like this shit crazy how shit shift. So that's why this topic, like, it's not only entertainment, but it's just letting your kids explore different things. And you never know what's gonna work for them. But I know for sure in the South, We push football on our kids like crazy. We push it on our kids like crazy. But let me continue.
Nothing wrong with your child being in football. Football's okay. The reason why so many of y'all are mad at me is because y'all cannot accept the fact that your child's most powerful asset is his brain, not his motherfucking body. This is gonna be my last time talking about this. It is nothing wrong with your child playing sports. I grew up playing sports. It is nothing wrong with your child being in football. Football's okay. But those things are not the only option. And I, for the life of me, cannot understand why is that the first go-to for so many black parents. It's always sports. It's always football. It's always basketball. It's always baseball. It's never robotics. It's never investment classes. It's never teaching a kid another language. Because y'all have been taught by white people that your child's strongest asset is his motherfucking body and not his brain. Another thing that y'all keep doing, total sidebar. Every time y'all disagree with me, y'all come at my sexuality. As if sexuality
that ain't cool. That's another thing that I learned while doing the performance art shit. Is that, man, if you ain't doing shit with someone, you don't got to worry about what the fuck they doing. The sexuality shit, it didn't bother me, bro. I'm worried about it. Where the women at? Where the chicks at? And sometimes these dudes will put you on to the chicks. A lot of times these dudes will be advocating for you. Like, I ain't got no issue with gay folks, bro. They will advocate for you, especially you're a cool dude. These dudes, man, I got so much good coochie suggestions. Well, chicks being suggested by the dudes to rock with me because they've been in spaces with me because they boys. They've been in spaces with me because they dudes. So they're like, yeah, Cleve. I tell you my name, first name Cleve. But they're like, yeah, Cleve a cool ass nigga. Like, you can fuck with Cleve. In comparison to other dudes, yeah, rock Cleve.
Gives you legitimacy in certain conversations. First of all, I've never even disclosed my sexuality. Y'all going off mannerisms and the way I talk in my voice. And that's your own cross to bear. I really don't give a damn about that part. I just find it so interesting. And I'm gonna end it off like this. I want you to show me 5 people that you grew up with. I'm not talking niggas that you went to school with, niggas you saw in the hallway. I'm talking about your friends that played football their whole entire life and went on to the league and became successful. I want you to show me 5 of them. Then I want you to show me 5 kids who was equipped with skills from a very young age to be successful that turned out to be successful. I guarantee you, even if you can show me both, the second group of kids is going to be way easier to think of. Black kids' most powerful asset is their motherfucking brain, not their body. And if you want your son brain turned into fucking mashed potatoes and gum, that's on you, idiot.
Now, the problem is, you see the point that he just made is hard when you come from a place where football is king. Because people can name 5 people that they came across, played against, homeboys with, whatever. They can name 5 people that made it to the league. That'd be the thing. So parents, they're gonna push football on them because, like, oh, my friend could train him or something like that because he played in the NFL. Like, in Miami, it's not hard to find people that play the NFL. Miami is like the Mecca. It's the Mecca, bruh. But homie said the injury for you was like when COVID, the jab hit. Most people had to find new avenues to keep on surviving, getting money, keep their livelihood going in the right direction. That's real shit, homie. That's real shit, dog. That's why you gotta have a backup plan for. You got to. Some more people talking about some different things. So this dude said this right here in response to it.
Because I said I wish y'all.
First things first, I want to say much love to bro. Go watch this video. It's no hate to him. But what I will say is, I think when people are having this debate, I think you're forgetting about 2 major things in the black community. One, outside of football, there's nothing else to do. I grew up in Philadelphia. I don't know where bro grew up, but the only thing you have to do is either play sports, so football or basketball, or be a street nigga. That's it. Now, later in life, you might find other shit to be interested in. Like for me, I'm a photographer. But I didn't pick that hobby up until my 12th grade year of school. It's just certain.
I picked my hobbies up in 11th grade, and I'm trying to tell y'all, it was all because of a girl. I remember the girl name and everything. I ain't gonna say her name right now because she married, but we was cool though. And eventually I dated her homegirl in college, but it was a girl. She said, "Come here." And I just followed her. And I went to the room and auditioned for some shit. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing, but I just followed the girl. She was fine as hell.
certain shit we don't have in the Philadelphia school system, right? For example, my best friend in the world, he's white, I'm black. If y'all in the Philadelphia area, you know, he lives in King of Prussia, and I lived in Uptown my whole life, and then I ended up moving to Northeast, right? My 10th grade year of high school. One day I was at bro crib, and he was like, yo, bro, tomorrow we gotta go to my school for one of my programs or some shit. And I'm like, all right, bet, what's the program? He told me robotics. Gang, the closest thing I ever had to robotics was art class. And I didn't have art class past the 6th grade. Bro, you lose. I meant to say music class, but growing up in Philly, I can only speak for Philly. I don't know how it is in the rest of America.
Music class.
Bro, you don't have many options. It literally is only football, basketball, or the streets. So I think a lot of people end up putting their kids in sports to avoid the streets. And the second thing I don't think people are taking into account is peer pressure. No lie to y'all, bro. Y'all can tell you, oh, well, you shouldn't let people influence your decisions, this, that, and the third. But when you're at 15, 16, you're the most impressionable. Girls, and I can only speak as a male, girls always talk about, oh, I want an athlete, I wanted this, I wanted that. Yeah, why the fuck would I want to sign up for robotics if my crush telling me she want a football player? Duh. You feel what I'm saying? No, I'm not saying I fell victim to this, but I know real people who have fallen victim to these things. So these are things that you have to take into account. There are real life problems.
Listen, nigga. But at the same time, it's like, if you are trying to diversify yourself, if you're a football player, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't just not do football or not do sports. It's you do multiple things. When you a football player that's in these other spaces, like say for instance, when I was legit in AP classes or whatever, oh, you the smart football player, so girls gonna just flock to you just because of that. Or you the football player that's like, say for instance, the girl that told me come here, she told me to come to an audition for some shit. Now I'm in fucking drama club. When you the one masculine man in drama club, you know how many girls you gonna get? When you the one masculine man in drama club, imagine all Morris Chestnut, imagine all the girls he got. That's what I was doing on a high school level, bro. When you the one, and I'm not saying I'm more Chestnut at all, but you the masculine man that when the school have any plays or shit like that, oh, Clee gonna be in this. The one of the dudes in football team gonna be in this shit. I'm gonna come and see it, nigga. You getting all the attention, all of it, because the other dudes that's there, they not even interested in women. Cheat code. Cheat fucking code, bruh. But what was funny after like the next semester after I did that shit, I had the football team join the damn drama club. Had the football team join everything I was doing. That shit was funny as fuck. But all right though, another person speaking on the situation.
Finally starting to see that their children have greater potential and start.
They say you shouldn't wait until 15, 16 before you put your child in activities. True. I remember my mom had me experimenting with piano lessons and stuff when I was probably like 8 years old, 7 years old. My mom always experimented with different talents to see what I would like and want to attach myself towards. Always was on point with that. So I appreciate my OG for that for sure.
I'm glad to see that black parents are finally starting to see that their children have greater potential and starting to step away from the cultural norms of playing basketball and football, but see that their child has a greater potential at something else that they like. And I'm glad to see that there are children out here that are starting to speak up and say, hey, I'm more than just, playing basketball, football because you want me to. Take a look at this.
A lot of y'all are mad because I said I wish y'all would stop putting your...
Alright, so he was just reacting to that. This scene, what this dude says. Let me see what he's saying.
Before they're even introduced to sports. And I get this whole notion of sports instills discipline, hard work, etc. But there are so many different...
I want to see what some ladies are saying on the situation. No, this guy, an actual football player. Let me see his thoughts.
I have a son. He ain't playing tackle
coach. You can just go out there and you are. When I do have a son, he ain't playing tackle football. Now, I played tackle football since I was like 6 years old. Pop Warner, high school, college football. Then I had some time in the NFL. I have 3 daughters right now. But when I do try for that boy, and when I get that boy is not playing no Pop Warner football. He probably don't play till he's like late middle school. The number one reason, obviously, brain damage. That is a serious thing. They be just running face first into each other. Number 2.
And that's a big point. People think you got to go to the NFL to get CTE. No, it's niggas out here with CTE that never touched the league. It's niggas with CTE that never touched the league. Y'all don't understand what these coaches used to do to us. Hamburger drills, Oklahoma, goddamn ring of fire. We used to be going at it, cracking head cracks. We used to snot bubbles. We trying to knock the shit out of somebody. It's niggas that got CTE that never even seen the league. Trying to tell you.
Middle school. The number one reason, obviously, brain damage. That is a serious thing. They be just running face first into each other. Number 2, and it builds from number 1, is the terrible coaching. At that Pop Warner age, bro, you don't even need any type of like certification, any training to be a Pop Warner coach. You can just go out there and you are a failure in every aspect of football and teach youth how to play. That's crazy. Number 3, burnout. I've seen so many people, so many young kids quit the sport because they started so young. Yes, I started at 6, but I had like a role model in my grandfather, my cousins that actually played in the NFL that I can kind of keep an eye on to keep me focused on wanting to keep playing. But besides,
he just said that shit. I'm thinking about hood niggas. It's some hood niggas that was the nicest I ever seen. From 5 years old to 13. Nice. Nice. By the time we hit high school, they so damn raw from like, you know, everything else. Niggas betting on their games and shit, like just giving them bread if they win their bets and stuff. They get to high school, have to have some type of structure. Them niggas quit. They just quit.
Play in the NFL.
It's a few like it's a few hood niggas that I knew that made the league. The one hood nigga that I knew was Xavier Rhodes. That I knew personally. That you know, I knew personally. Was by seeing right now, some boy, whatever. Xavier Rhodes was like the only hood nigga that I knew that made it out all the, like, you know, being a badass kid that made it to the league. Made Pro Bowl and all that shit too. Zay had his time. He was balling. Shout out to Zay.
Grandfather, my cousins that actually played in the NFL that I can kind of keep an eye on to keep me focused on wanting to keep playing. But besides that, I would have burnt out if I didn't have them in the home. Now, flag football, on the other hand, they're going to play a lot of that when they're kids. They're going to be some hoopers. They're going to wrestle. They're going to do jiu-jitsu. We're not going to get them into boxing unless they want to get into it. And even then, I'm going to force them to do it late.
But yeah, I agree though. I'll introduce my agenda to one. I have to be intentional about this because I was a big ass kid. I know how I was. My first year playing football, they put me on the defensive line, offensive line because I was a big ass kid, but I was quick. My dad played cornerback. I was quick, but I was bigger than everybody, so they put me on the line. First couple years playing football, all-star teams like this. So I got to be intentional about that shit. If I have kids, I know they're going to put them on the line. That doesn't develop skills. So if I do have a jit 7-on-7, a boy 7-on-7, you got to learn a skill position. Get right like that. Feel me? Get right like that. Homie says, facts, you've been playing long before the league. You are most guaranteed to get some kind of CTE situation also. Facts, bro. We be... The coaches live for us to hit in practice. It be some dudes that scared them hitting days. They act like they sick and get hurt. Niggas be scared of them hitting days. But all right, let me see what some ladies are saying. You know, we gotta get a ladies' perspective in this shit. Little black boys deserve more. This is before this topic went viral. Let me see what Lane said. He said right here.
The aspirations y'all have for little black boys is for them to be running the ball. Never a doctor, never a lawyer, never an engineer. Y'all be feeling like those careers are unattainable. Whole time they have a better chance at becoming a doctor, lawyer, engineer than they do as a major athlete. I can't tell you how many times I've heard somebody say, oh, your son gonna be big when he get older. He can be a running back, he can be a quarterback, he can do. Never, oh, son, you should try to be a doctor. You should try to be a lawyer. We have enough celebrities. We have enough athletes. We need more professionals who can actually give back to the community and help our people. Black athletes, black celebrities.
For long term as well, you know?
They not going to get involved because of them contracts. They know if they get involved with us going through our oppression, with us in our economic situation, with anything going on with us politically, they know they can lose that contract. They know that they can lose their money. So therefore,
it's not like that anymore. It used to be like that. Not anymore though. I think Craig Hodges, his career was ruined because of that. But it's not like that anymore.
They're not gonna stand up for us. They're not gonna say nothing for us in the public eye because they're scared to lose all their money. These athletes get millions and millions and millions of dollars. If one athlete just went back and just helped their city, they could turn that city around and still have money left over. But they don't do that.
Yeah, she don't know what she talking about. Niggas do that all the time.
Get their money and they dip. They don't never put it back into the community. But that's not what I'm teaching my sons. I'm teaching my sons you can be greater than just a physical athlete. Goes back to Willie Lynch. Weak minds, strong bodies. So we not doing that. Strong minds, strong bodies is what we're raising over here.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. I get what she's getting at, but yeah, that's not how it always works. It's a lot of athletes that come back and give back to their communities, but you don't understand that they don't make that much money, especially football players. They don't make that much money. It's only like the special ones make a lot of money that they could be able to give back. Most people, they leverage their name and likeness to, bring money in from far as organizations. And sometimes the time that they spend with the kids is very important. But it's like you got to understand how money works. It's you can't just give everything away and you ain't gonna have nothing. Money don't work like that. But I understand what she's trying to say. But all right, what is this person saying? This another lady.
What is it about having a black son that automatically wants y'all to put them in football? Like, out of all, and don't beat me up, but of all the sports they have in the world, the only sport y'all want to put y'all sons in is football? That's it? Little basketball. That's it? Black boys can't do nothing else but play them too. When I first got my brothers and I was trying to put them into sports and stuff, everybody was like, oh, football this, basketball this. Like, there's nothing else. There's no other activity. They can't do a little karate, a little martial arts. They can't play, wrestle a little bit. They can't do nothing. What is it about black sons that those are the only two sports y'all have? Somebody please let me know. Somebody let me know.
Nah, you play more sports, just different sports cost more money. Golf is expensive, tennis is expensive. Baseball is not as expensive, but it's just not played as much. But baseball is a thing. Nigga, I wish I would have watered that. I was a natural at baseball. Them niggas be slow. Baseball, they be slow, bro. Like, I'm a bigger dude, but that's when I realized I was fast playing baseball because I was stealing bases like Juan Pierre, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because in comparison to everybody else, I'm like, God damn, nigga, baseball, that's a lick. But hitting the baseball, when the pitching gets better, that shit is hard. When the pitching gets better, hitting the baseball is hard as fuck. But still, once you get on base, though, shit's sweet. Once you get on base, shit's sweet. But you gotta get on base. You gotta get on base, though. But my first couple years, nigga, home. Y'all know in the hood, they don't really have, you can't really hit a home run. Every single thing is inside the park home run because they don't have fences and shit. So I used to hit hella inside the park home runs on shit. But when shit proceeded, shit was tough. Shit was tough. Niggas could pitch their ass off. Hitting the baseball is hard, bro. But if you black, you get on the base, you can do something. And if you could field the ball, yeah, you can do something. Baseball is where it's at. Soccer too, but baseball, put kids in baseball too. Trust me. Put them in baseball too. They can learn baseball from a young age. Baseball, that's it. That's it. Let me see. We're gonna listen to one more person. Let me see. I'm gonna pick this person got the most things. We're gonna move on to the next topic after this one right here.
Just stop pushing black boys into football. Like, banging your brains in for what? To not go to the NFL? And this is, I ain't trying to crush nobody's dreams of your son going to the NFL, but the likelihood is very low. You know what I mean? And the chances of them being injured are very high. Way higher than they are of them being successful in this sport. Because even when you go to college, do you get paid for that?
When did she post this? I ain't gonna lie, ladies. Ladies, like, I'm sorry. I should have found better representation. She posted this shit 8/21. She like, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When someone say one thing that throw me off, I'm like, yeah, I can't listen to nothing else you say. You are irrelevant to the topic. I mean, not you irrelevant, but you can't say shit. One more time, because it's just to verify why I'm about to move on to the next thing, because this shit right here.
Than they are of them being successful in this sport. Because even when you go to college, do you get paid for that?
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, you get paid now, baby girl. They get paid now. They get paid in high school, actually, you know. They get paid now. They get paid now. And sometimes they gonna get paid more in college than they will get paid in the NFL. You feel me? So it's a wrinkle. They don't get paid that much, but it's a wrinkle to acknowledge. You feel me? And just for the sake of sparing my homies that's watching the content right now, baby girl, we got to move on from you. Just because you said that, I'm sorry, but you weren't informed enough. Let's go ahead and hear what the other girl got to say, because I was going to say not listen to her, but let's give her a chance. Let's see what she has to say on the topic.
Out of curiosity, and I know y'all like to tussle when somebody have a knowledgeable question or concern, and y'all like to identify it as being negative, or why does it matter, why do you care? So I just want to let y'all know, don't start that on my page, because I'm not the one. Okay, thank you. But to continue to ask my question, you know, out of curiosity, as stated, right, why in the black community, one thing that we learn how to do when it comes to our children is to instill sports in them. Like, we want them to be football players and basketball players and whatnot. Like, and y'all know who above these sports anyways. Y'all know who they're gonna be working for, right? Yeah, it's gonna take care of the fam or whatever, but like, it's taking care of somebody else's family way more than yours, and even more than your community. But anywho, why is it that we push for that? We instill that in the children. Like, we don't instill like going to the gym, working out, eating right? Not saying that they don't do that too, right? But we don't really instill that like as being important. It's more so get into this. Like, even when it comes to behavior, right? The first thing somebody would say, well, oh, they need like discipline. Put them in like boxing or jiu-jitsu, or, well, they rarely say stuff like that. They're mostly going to say basketball, football. Me personally, I think jiu-jitsu and boxing is cool.
Cause they cheaper. Football and basketball is cheaper, baby girl. That's why. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. And it's like, it's just the thing people know. Like, it's just the thing people know. But it's just giving them the information as far as you can do these things as well. But some things, some sports is just cheaper than others. Like this, like just 100% being honest within this conversation. I know we're trying to say stop just pushing our kids in one direction, but some sports are just cheaper.
Anyways, but like that's the first thing. Like, no, first off, your baby keep eating McDonald's. Cut that out. You know what I'm saying? You're not putting BTA. Start that up. Right? You're not taking the tablet, the TV, and the game system, or the outside, you know, curricular activities away. That's what you need to be doing. Why they drinking Red 40? Take it out their mouth. Why is little baby cursing? Pop them in their mouth. Jack them up a little bit. I don't know. You ain't hear from me.
No. I ain't gonna do that. I was about to get a little misogynist for a second. Because Kia, you was about to maybe get a little misogynist for a second. But I ain't gonna do it.
I'm just saying. You know, like, it's like, no, they need to go do some sports. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I get it, because y'all talking about the discipline, especially if you're a single mother raising a boy, right, who rarely have male figures, so you want them to have the interaction, right? But that's what mentors are for. Anywho, you know, your kid need Jesus. Take him to church, read the Bible, make him recite the scriptures so that can be instilled. And again, I'm not saying that parents aren't doing that, but again, the way that it's capitalized, like sports, especially in our community, the way it's capitalized is crazy. It's like you're working so hard to make sure he's good in football, whatever the case may be. He might not even like football when he gets older, and you might resent the fact that you put all this work in. I don't know, but it's just the fact that you don't think your kid want to be a scientist, a doctor. You literally can be the next Dr. Omar, Dr. Sebi, whatever. You can raise a child that knows how to identify when somebody is sick and why they're sick, what made them sick. And they also know the cure, the natural cure, right? Nobody on that. It's almost like the best thing when it comes to your strength is physicality.
Yeah, I just can't agree with this. I can't agree with this. It's like I just think versatility, like being versatile, is like a thing. My brother, my brother was also coached by the same coach that coached me for like a couple years, Coach Frazier at Carol City. My brother was referred to as genius. He went to University of Florida off of academic scholarship. And my mom was, you know, nourishing him as far as those things that he wanted to do academically and sports-wise is there for him. Like, there for him. My sister, she went to FSU, Smarter Set as well. Like, she pushed those things. I think it was a difference for me because me and them had different fathers. But I'm a baby by years, but it was slightly different because my dad went to the NFL. So it was slightly different as far as expectations. But at the same damn time, my mom pushed those things. She had the knowledge, or she understood her children to push academics as well as sports. Just to have her children well-rounded. My sister ran track and also cheerlead. She was cheerleader and also was smart as hell, honor students, gifted from day one. My mama did not play. So I think parents have been well-rounded. It's just that most parents, just how things in society, the cream gonna rise to the top. Most people are average. An average person, they're going to be attracted to the glitz and glamour as far as the celebrity lifestyle, want to push their child towards sports. It's just, I think that's what it comes down to. But that doesn't mean that I don't agree with the overall message as far as letting people know, push your children to do many different things and don't rest your hat on sports. Don't rest your hat on sports. It's on parents to let children know that this is a tool. This is a tool. Sports is a tool for free education. Sports is a tool to network. Sports is a tool to be able to get access to more things, make life easier. If you're good in that, amazing, but it's not an end all be all. So that's the message, in my opinion, because I don't think you're ever going to make people stop putting their kids in sports. I get what you're saying. I get the overall message, but I don't think people are going to stop it. But it's just allowing kids to know how rare it is to make it, and also, you know, knowing the different avenues you can take from using sports. It's a tool, man. It's a tool. And also, like Kia said earlier, is to instill discipline, teamwork, and adaptability. Like, those things is very, very important. Very, very important.
And then you have those earheads, oh, well, it takes technique and, you know, when to bust that left and bust that right. Like, don't piss me off. But all jokes aside, I'm curious on why it's like that in our community. Like, These people done train y'all to believe that that's the best quality you have, especially naturally, when it's really not. I mean, we're great in everything, in all things. Don't get it twisted. But it don't have to start or end at just music or sports. Like, come on. Y'all be saying who gonna be the boys, no, who gonna be the doctors? I'm talking about the real doctors. All this complaining about doctors not really taking care of black women, right? All these complaints. And it's like y'all teaching y'all kids to do the same thing the last 30 generations been doing. I can't even say 30 generations, but you know. Like, what's up? What's going on? Oh yeah, nah, college ain't that important, you know. College really isn't, but knowledge is. Teach them a trade early. Teach them financial literacy. Teach them how to eat correctly, how to take care of their temple, their body. Again, not saying that y'all not doing that, but if you are, more than likely it's because you want to make sure they're in the best shape to make sure they're the best player.
Alright, that's what she got to say. I'm done with this topic. I'm about to use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna let somebody else say some shit, but we'll come right back real quick. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Be bathroom.
Are misguided when it comes to education because sports is always associated with it. From K through 12 all the way up to college, like it's always, how can I find the best athletic team? How can I, play sports so I can go pro? And it's never talking about education or like a value of education to be successful in life. So literally right now we're seeing all these former college athletes starting to speak out about how when they don't go pro, they don't really know what else to do with their life. Like they don't have a plan B. They've always been on this mindset of I'm going to go pro and that's just going to be where it's at. In the article, I really talked about wanting black boys to be able to dream outside of going pro. Like what other aspirations do you have or you may have, you just haven't been exposed to those. And so like when you think about sports and just athletics growing up, the entire community supports that. Like they will support someone on a sports team before they support their child having honor roll or doing STEM programs. Like I just wanted there to be a shift. And the motivators of you need to get good grades so you can play sports. And it's like, no, get good grades so you can graduate, so you can go get your education, go be successful. Like, I think if we can just shift the conversation a little bit, I think people can start thinking about what a plan B can look like. Because even from high school and college, they were getting the bare minimums to pass a class so they can stay on the athletics team. Or they were getting passes so they can make sure that the star player can go play. So it's just like, what would it look like if plan Bs were prioritized? Where it's like, live out your dream right now, but you're going to a college setting to go learn. Everything else outside of that college degree comes second. That comes from D9, that comes from SGA, any student organizations comes second. Your education is first. And like one of the women who was talking about her.
All right, my boy, appreciate you for holding it down for me for a quick second. I'm back. But that's the top right there. I feel like we was on that for a long time. We had a good conversation in the chat and everything and all that good stuff. BTC Blizz, I see you joined in. A13 Lupo, I see you in here. Homie said the topic is so dumb. It's a necessary topic though, because it's a thing, man. It's a thing that should be discussed as far as, football has more issues because of the CTE involved into it. For me, so it's like something to consider. And it's a decision to make. But at the same time, like you don't want to make the decision for someone else when you know better than the child. It's like if the child knows the risk of football and they decide to do that shit, cool. Once they really can come to a point of understanding the risk. But if you as an adult putting them in that FOP and the child has no chance of understanding the risk that they scrambling their fucking brain, that's something, bro. That's something that should be discussed in my opinion, you feel me? But all right, so that's that right there. Let's go ahead and move on to the next story though. Let's get to music. All right, so we just recently had the Grammys announcements. We can get to this shit. That's not what we're going to talk about right now. But we had the Grammys announcements and shit. All right? Let's go ahead and go over here with it. No, let's go over here with it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Over here with it. Bet. So the Grammys were announced as far as the nominees. We'll go over here, start right here with the nominees. I'll tell y'all, if I have an opinion on what the nominees are. I'll tell you who I think gonna win. But this is Best African Music Performances nominees. Burna Boy for Love, Davido featuring Omale with You, Eddie Kenzo with Hope and Love, Iris Star featuring Wizkid with Give Me That, Tyler will Push the Start. That's that. All right, this one is Best R&B Performances nominees. We got Justin Bieber with Yukon, Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller with It Depends, Kalani with Folded, and Leon Thomas with Mutt, and Summer Walker Heart of a Woman. Me personally, my favorite songs on these things is Mutt. On this list is Mutt and the Heart of a Woman. Mutt because I just love Leon Thomas music. That shit hard. Heart of a Woman, I like the nostalgic 90s feel from it. The 90s R&B feel from it. I'm a sucker for that. All right. Best Rap Performance nominees. Cardi B, Outside, Clips, King Push, Malice featuring Kendrick Lamar, and Pharrell, Trains and Whips, Doechii, Anxiety, Kendrick Lamar featuring Lefty, Gunplay, TV Off, and then Tyler the Creator and Tizo Touchdown with Darling I. Darling, I keep falling in love. All right, so who I think win this one? Who the song? My favorite songs from this one: Chains Whip. I love Chains Whip, and TV Off. Tough too. Darling, I tough too. The one that I think if I had to pick a winner, not saying as far as what they gonna pick. If I had to pick a winner, I would pick Chains and Whips. I pick Chains and Whips. That's a hard song. Beat hard, everything hard. TV Off is cool. Darling, I dope as hell. Anxiety, I don't look at Anxiety like a hip hop song, but it's cool too. Outside, nah, I don't like Outside. It's cool, but it's like no. All right, Best Rap Album nominees. We got Clips. Let God sort them out. Glorilla, Glorious. Jid, God Does Like Ugly. Kendrick Lamar, GNX. And Tyler the Creator, Chromacopia. Alright, so I enjoy Let God sort them out. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't listened to that much of Glorious, but the singles, they hit though. The singles hit. The singles hit a lot. Jid, God Does Like Ugly. I love that album. GNX, I like the album a lot. Chromacopia was cool. My favorite out of the bunch is God Does Like Ugly. That's my favorite out of the bunch is God Does Like Ugly. What do I think will win? I think GNX gonna win because Kendrick Lamar has hit that point of popularity, and the Grammy gonna feel like it's safe to pick Kendrick Lamar. So I think Kendrick gonna win that one. GNX is hard, but it's not the best album in my opinion out of these ones. Amazing album, Gloria, fire. Man, I can't think of that. One thing about me when I like an album, excuse me. When I like an album, I don't know the songs by name when I love an album. But GNX has a lot of cuts on it that I like a lot. But when I like an album, I press play from the beginning to the end. I just let it ride out, so I don't know the names of the songs. God Does Like Ugly, same way. It's a whole album is what I love, not the singles. So I can't tell you what I like from the albums, but I just like the album. I could tell you like the beats and how the song goes and shit though, but that's how I am. All right, so Best Global Music Album nominees. I think they just posted this because it's Burna Boy on this bitch, but Burna Boy is up for this right here. All right, so some more things. So Grammy nominations, who's taking home the wins? Best R&B Song, Folded by Kalani. Heart of a Woman by Summer Walker. It Depends by Bryson Tiller and Chris Brown. Overqualified by Duran Bernard. And Yes It Is by Leon Thomas. Once again, my favorite song on this list is Yes It Is by Leon Thomas. That shit hard as hell. That's my favorite thing on that shit. Best Rap Song, Anxiety by Doechii. The Birds Don't Sing by Clips, John Legend, and Voices of Fire. That song is amazing. Sticky by Tyler the Creator. Glorilla, Sexy Red and Lil Wayne. TGIF by Glorilla. TV Off by Kendrick Lamar featuring Let the Gun Play. On this list right here, my personal favorite song is The Birds Don't Sing. That's my favorite song on this list right here. I wouldn't be surprised if TV Off won it though, but my favorite song is The Birds Don't Sing on this one. Best pop vocal album, got Swag by Justin Bieber. Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter. Something Beautiful by Miley Cyrus. Mayhem by Lady Gaga. And I've Tried Everything But Therapy from Teddy Swims. And I don't know none of these fucking shit. I ain't never heard not one of these motherfucking things. I ain't gonna lie to y'all ass. I don't even know why the Shade Room posted that shit, but okay, it is what it is. I don't know none of this shit. But best melodic rap performance. This is my favorite, one of my favorite genres. Proud of Me by Friday featuring Meek Mill. This song is amazing. Wholeheartedly by Jid, Ty Dolla $ign, and Black. This song is good, but I will put this song with Jid and Don Toliver over this one. This song is good though. Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. We Made by Terrence Martin and Kenyon. Dixon featuring Rhapsody. And Somebody Loves Me. Part next during Drake. Luther. Alright. Luther for that one. Alright. Now, some artists are responding to the nominations. Glorilla responds saying, stop playing with that girl, you know? Saying stop playing with her. She killing it out here. Leon Thomas said, thank you, God, my team, every collaborator, every producer, family, friends, and most especially my fans. I couldn't have done it without you. The fuck? The fuck was that? Did my internet just go out? Okay, I guess we're good. But yeah, every collaborator, every producer, family, friends, couldn't have done it without you. I got a show tonight. I'm going to continue working hard at this next album. So Jid, goddamn, all my shit just. Jid say 2 times because he's 2 times Grammy nominated. Black, who was nominated with him, saying nominated for Grammys with my brother. Jid was always a plan. Someone said Clips definitely snatching that rap album of the year Grammy. He says Low said it. All right, so that would put your response to that saying. And Playboy Cardi, he's mad. He said fuck the Grammys. But is this? I think this Playboy Cardi burner saying fuck the Grammys. I think so, may not be, but I think this Playboy Cardi burner Grammys, burner account. I may be wrong though. Someone's posting him saying we going Grammy. I Am Music. He thought he was gonna get a Grammy from this one. I think this is Instagram. It's on his Twitter. Let me know if I'm wrong though. Are there any Playboy Cardi fans in my chat? I don't know if I got Playboy Cardi fans that's fucking my shit. What y'all saying? Leon Thomas voice isn't solid enough for me to give him any attention. The writing good though, dog. Leon Thomas is that's Cardi. Okay, but Leon Thomas is dope. What you talking about? Luther's pretty solid. I hate that fucking song. You don't fuck with Luther? Ain't the ones out singing the icon like Luther Vandross, Leon or Duran. Okay, Tyler Creator has been receiving a ton of backlash, so you won't win a Grammy for 2025. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. They may still get him. That Jid album was fire. That Jid shit. That's my favorite album. Jid album. If I had to put one of my favorite albums was I love the Dirk shit. But if I had to put my money on like most fire album this year, I love Jid shit, dog. I love Jid shit. I'll put that up against a lot of different ones. It's a split between G and X or Let God Sort Them Out. I think that's what they're gonna pick. You know, just with the, like they know they can't go wrong with Kendrick. You can't go wrong with Kendrick. And you can't go wrong with Clips. You can't go wrong with Kendrick. You can't go wrong with Clips. I think it's a lot of safe picks when it comes to that. A lot of safe picks. Kendrick's win all of his. I wouldn't be surprised if K-Dot sweep. I would not be surprised if K-Dot sweep. I did see SZA showing love. SZA said yay Grammys and thank you Recording Academy. And she also showed love to Doechii because Doechii got several nominations. Let me see. Make sure I see the all right. So yeah, she showed love to Doechii, get Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, Best Music Video. It's some other nominations that's out there. I didn't get a chance to get to all of them, but there are some other nominations that are out there. But I'm not mad at what I'm saying. You know, it is what it is. But now, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. I'm seeing this over here. Let me go ahead and just do my thing. Next story though. So we are still seeing people discuss this girl, the AI artist, Sanaya Monet. All right. So we seen Isaac Hayes III speak on the situation. K. Michelle believes that her voice was used, and Baby Tate is going in. Before we heard from Kalani. I didn't cover JD, Jermaine Dupri. He had something to say about it, but it's a lot of people that works in R&B that does not like this shit. So we're gonna start with Isaac Hayes III and see what he has to say on the topic right here. Hold on, make sure we get this the right way. My bad. Where is that?
I'm about to show you the flaw with AI generated artists like Zanaya Monet. This is Zanaya Monet's song called Daddy. Take a listen.
Do you see me now? Do you know the pain your absence carved out?
I gotta play around with this one, because I don't want the copyright knock us off.
I wonder who I'd be if you stayed by my side.
This is how you get across. The copyright's gotta stop it quickly. You can't let it play straight out.
If you wipe my tears, if you check my pride.
Alright, so we good. Because we had a lot more people in the chat before they kicked me off. Goddamn. I don't care about that though. I'm really like trying to hurry up and get through this. Kid said, yep, that's K. Michelle.
Okay, now here's a song I just created with Suno using some prompts. And this is Zanaya Monet too. So see, using an AI generated voice, there's no intellectual property that stops me from creating these same songs and putting them out. Of course, I'd have to change the name, but it's the same voice. So that's the problem. Anybody that creates an AI generated artist does not have any protection from someone else taking that exact same voice and making their own songs, which is why this whole thing is a clusterfuck. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to prompt Zanaya Monet yourself and put those songs up on iTunes and Spotify and make money just as well. That's why I say signing a $3 million record deal, something doesn't sound right here. I'm just saying that Suno has to allow that. So there's some sort of other agenda going on here that I'd be curious to know, because I just made Zanaya Monet on Suno myself.
All right, what y'all think about that, man? With my headphones on, it ain't the same thing, but it's still a song that people probably hear and love, and full of stuff. But all right, let's get to what K. Michelle had to say.
I'm a writer. I can send it. You know what? I don't need nobody to write me no songs right now. I got so much built up tension. AI people using my tones of my voice and all of that. Now I got to go find a lawyer. All type of stuff going on. Last thing I really need is somebody to write me a song. Because once I sit down, this is almost through. Once I sat down, oh my God, the amount of songs I'm going to write. Not just write for me. Write for your favorites and sell. The amount of records. I'm going to make 20 records a week. Okay?
Kimberly Michelle, you need to sue. Okay, K. Michelle? I know my girl when I hear her. They stole your voice like Ariel and the Little Mermaid to make this thing, this demonic entity. You should sue, babes. I can't even prove it, but I'm such a fan. I feel you spiritually, even in the demonic entity. I feel that it tried to take your essence, Kimberly Michelle. Sue them people. What is this? And this is a top 5 artist on Spotify. Y'all listening to AI R&B when human black people exist singing they fucking butts off? I really hate that I share earth with some of you. Damn. I hate that whatever air outside that was possibly in you is, I'm breathing it. Ew.
Damn.
Ew.
I'm gonna write that down.
What's wrong with y'all? For real.
I'm gonna write that down. I need to use that insult in the future. But all right, Money Long spoke on this situation. She said this right here. And her bio says she used myself, K Michelle, and Keisha Cole as a reference. I'm not happy about it at all. 0%. Baby Tay says, oh wow, I did not know that. Stealing from hard-working black women with no remorse, that's crazy. That's Money Long's claims. Hell no. All right, let's go ahead and get to see what Baby Tate had to say, because she spoke more on it, this situation. What's happening?
But you can't sing.
I just saw this Zonnie and Monet Gayle King interview and I have words and thoughts. First of all, girl, what the fuck? At the very least, you couldn't have somebody make a beat. You couldn't have somebody produce something for you. You just typing in a prompt and you letting AI make the whole fucking song for you. Oh, word. But you're doing
that threw me off too. I know I was lit during my reaction, and yeah, I'm much better during this live stream. I gotta get rest next Wednesday, then we have a much better live stream. We almost do. My bad. We 7 topics in, and I'm really good. I'm very energized right now.
Doing all the work, right? You're not doing any work. Oh my God, the girl can't even sing.
But yeah, I was just trying to say, yeah, the point that I was trying to make, even though I was lit, is that she ain't even doing no real fucking song construction, really writing no fucking music. She ain't no Derek Milano. She ain't no The Dream Neo. She ain't none of them people, bro. The hell, all the work is being done through Suno. It's the app that's getting all the work. That's why Isaac Hayes, the third, is saying that Suno, they must be getting some piece of that pie for her to get a $3 million record deal for that shit. Because,
you could at the very least, like the bare minimum, you could at least put your non-singing vocal into an AI processor and then like change the tone. But you can't even do that. You just type some fucking words. All you doing is typing. Oh my God. This is what music is to y'all? Typing? Then people are like, oh, well, obviously people like it because it's on Billboard. You want to know why it hit Billboard? Because one thing about curiosity is always going to murder that puss, okay? People are like, oh my God, did you guys hear about this AI artist? And they're like, what? No, let me go check it out. Then they go and check it out. Then they tell somebody else to check it out. And somebody else checks it out. Then multiple people are checking it out. All y'all doing is giving this bullshit ass shit some streams. You know the aunties and the grandmas can't even fathom the concept of AI for real. They just listening to these bullshit ass songs about black trauma at that. Like, ooh, you pissing me off. You pissing me off actually bad. As a writer, as an artist, I feel so disgusted, disrespected, and I'm not behind it at all. I don't fuck with AI. I don't fuck with what y'all are doing. A lot of y'all are like, this is the future. AI is the future. You're a loser. You're a loser and you're a lazy fuck. That's what you are. And as I said, at the very least, if you're going to be using AI, you could at least really write a song. She's not even really writing a full song.
Alright, so I need y'all to choose next topic. Probably gonna be the last topic for the night. So I'll get these clips out. But we got the Dejounte Murray versus Janiyah York. Summer Walker Talks, her next album. It's a lot over there. So Summer Walker one will be a long one. It's gonna be on some fan and music shit because you got good things going on. It's gonna be on some fan and music shit with her talking about an album. I'm gonna do it eventually. So either I do it on live or I do it by myself. I prefer to do it on live. So it's just some pure music shit. Or the drama between Dejounte Murray and his girl. Alright, so y'all pick that as far as that goes. Alright. Or I may do both. Depends on how I feel. But I gotta link up my lady, you know, it's Saturday night. She probably just should have finished. My lady should have finished being at the gym at 7 o'clock. So she gonna be wanting to be scooped up soon. So y'all know I gotta handle that too. Gotta go get busy. Get busy with the ladies soon. So, all right. So that's what's going on, Baby Tate. That Baby Tate saying, if y'all want a reminder, let me let the poll roll. Let the poll roll. So y'all say what y'all saying. Y'all pick what y'all choosing the poll. We can do it right here.
What so many people are attracted to, in addition to her voice, the lyrics are what
so low.
Really blow people away.
Yes.
Are you writing the lyrics, or is that AI too?
No, lyrics are 100% me.
So
real
you
life
write all those
experiences.
lyrics?
Yes, ma'am.
You write all.
Hold on. Hey, chill out. Chill out. They said nice and healthy, saying he trying not to fall asleep. So obviously you was here the other night too. It's cool. It's cool. Go ahead. Let me get all the jokes. I deserve them. I was wilding out. But next time, next Wednesday, 9 p.m., I'm going to get my sleep before the stream, all right? This the prep. We just catching up on things. But next Wednesday, I'm going to get my sleep before the stream so I don't fall asleep on y'all, all right? I'm sorry. I got to do better. I got to be much more responsible. But I got up at 4:30 that morning. I hit the gym at 5. And I was up all night, man, and I didn't get enough rest. I was sipping liquor. I was just having fun. I'm sorry, all right? So I'm gonna do better next time. But all right.
The lyrics. Yes. Whether it was stuff I went through, a close family member or a close friend, I wrote about it.
Were you surprised by the reaction?
Yeah, I was totally surprised, and then a lot of people started reaching out. And
But Nikki, they thought Zanaya was a real person.
Zanaya is an extension of me, so I look at her as a real person.
But you can't sing. So she's not a real, in that sense, she's not a real person. What do you say to people that say she may be an extension of you, but other singers who are actually, have worked hard, who have practiced their craft, who are really struggling to get heard, who are really doing the actual singing, that you...
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That feeling when you wake up, look at your damn computer, and that red button still on. You like, what the fuck? I seen that red button still on. I'm like, oh shit, not again. That's not my first time falling asleep on stream, bro. I was like, not again.
Seem to have circumvented, taken a shortcut through all of that.
I wouldn't call it a shortcut because I still put in the work. And anytime something new comes about and it challenges the norm and challenges what we're used to, you're gonna get strong reactions behind it. And I just feel like AI is the new era that we're in. And I look at it as a tool, as an instrument, utilize it.
You've been putting in work when nobody sees.
Are you comfortable showing us what you do?
Definitely.
And how you do it?
Yes.
I would like to see the process.
Okay.
So from the beginning,
I go into Suno.
Suno, okay. That's the music app.
Correct. Okay. Suno is the music app. I scroll through.
You said I was like, this nigga ain't gonna address it. I've been saying shit in the chat. I've been saying shit in the chat and throughout the stream. I've been saying certain things, but different videos. I've been commenting and people been saying things about it. But goddamn, that shit funny though. It's not funny, but shit happens, dog. Shit happens. Cause like, when I see people in the stream, y'all up, I want to keep it going. But tonight I can't, cause I do got to link up with my lady. But at the same time, I be wanting to just vibe with y'all. We be having good times. You feel me? Play the clip. Which video? I'm not. Hold on. Gail is that real auntie that don't sugarcoat. I ain't gonna play the clip. I do have. Kia says she been holding me accountable. Yeah, Kia be on my ass. But Summer Walker killing it. All right. If y'all get into a tie, or close, I'll do both topics. And I may call my lady on stream and explain things, and I'll let y'all hear it and all that good stuff. But if y'all get it close to the tie, I get both topics. But if not, then I'll just do the Summer Walker one, because that's gonna be a long one, and we be out. Come back next Wednesday to be the next stream. But y'all know y'all can get more topics throughout the week regardless. But kid is playing. This is just to give y'all a buffer to vote. As soon as this video ends, that's when the poll closes and we'll move on.
My list of poems or what I wrote to see what I want to make a song about.
Got it.
And I just take those lyrics, just go in and paste a sample, style, slow tempo, R&B.
So you're saying I want slow tempo?
The BBW black woman is the woman who creates the AI singer. Let me watch this one more time because people that were supporting her were mad at me for my take. Let me watch this to see was I actually wrong. I know I wasn't wrong, but I want to see their perspective. Because I feel like all she said was she write poems and put it into the prompt, and she don't do shit past that point. Like that shit ain't making music, dog. That shit ain't making music. That shit bullshit.
So I know it's a music app. I scrolled through my list of poems or what I wrote to see what I want to make a song about.
Got it.
And I just take those lyrics, just go in and paste a sample, style, slow tempo, R&B.
So you're saying I want slow tempo R&B.
She adds a few more prompts into AI music generator Suno, like female, soulful vocals, light guitar, and heavy drums.
And from there, you just create.
Hey, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. No. 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 I'm not rocking with this. I don't care what y'all say. Niggas be in the comment section crabbing, calling her a genius. This ain't no fucking genius. She's just pressing buttons, man. She's just pressing buttons, man. Y'all can go ahead and write some poems, use Sono, and go steal from your favorites. Shit may work out for you. She the first of people to do this shit. So of course she gonna get the funnel. People always gonna pick one out of a group. Luckily, most things funnel to her. Spotify, whatever these streaming platforms are, they see she getting attention. Okay, let's continue to go ahead and push the things that's getting attention, and that's that. She pressed the buttons the best. She pressed the buttons the best. Fuck out of here. And yeah, she may have great poems. She may have great poems, but they ain't got shit to do with music. They ain't got shit to do with music, bro.
And they give you two versions. So the first version, what I just played, this will be the second one.
Now my door at 2 a.m. said let me in, I'll miss your skin. Then turn around and pose the hand like she's the only one.
There's definitely a difference between the two.
And definitely, sometimes I'm doing this for hundreds of songs.
Really?
Until I get the one that I feel like sounds right.
So if they give you two options and you don't like it, you keep going back?
Right. I press create again.
Create again,
and you see two more come up.
Y'all crazy. If y'all like that and y'all want that, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Oh shit. Y'all chose Janaya and DeJounte Murray. Goddamn. They say Timberland probably her manager. Hell no, this weird as fuck. Who's behind Sono? Real shit. Everything needs an AI watermark. Facts though. Them folks, we ain't need to be very specific. However, they on an apology tour right now. They do need an AI watermark for sure, dog. What y'all saying? Let me go ahead and scroll down. Nah, enjoy that sleep. Let it play the play which band. I did this on an app called Periscope. Now I go get your lady. Alright, bet. We gotta resist it, right? A poem is not a song. That threw me off. Facts though. They use her as the face because they want us to get behind this, but we're not. This is not okay, and I hope they win that lawsuit against Suno. Kia, you don't understand. It's so many people still supporting her. I was so surprised going through certain comments like, let me see if I can find the Shade Room comments on this shit. They supporting her actually. And that shit threw me the fuck off. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? And the thing about it is, it comes down to identity politics because she's a black woman. People like, oh, she's a genius for exploiting the situation. And they want to support her just because she's a black woman. And I'm not on no conspiracy theorist shit like saying they used her, picked her for that may be a thing. That may be a thing. But it makes it easier because let me go ahead and go to this screen over here. They saying don't hate the player, hate the game. This girl saying that don't hate the player, hate the game. Who listens to AI music? I really want to know. A lot of folks. I use the AI songwriting thing, but I can actually sing. Please, celebrities use stuff to fix their voice all the time. The only people that can sing are from the 1990s and 99. See, when people say stuff like this, I don't think they're actually listening to what's going on. She's not even trying to sing. She's just typing in prompts. She's not trying to sing. So I don't think you understand what's going on. Nobody said nothing when y'all was using autotune. It's not. I don't think these people saying things like this, I don't think they grasping what's going on. It's not like someone singing words and then pressing AI to make them sound better. That's not what's going on. That's not what's going on. I think they think that's what's going on, but that's not it. Baby Tate said it. If you were doing that, that'd be different. That's not what's happening. I'm here not to take away from artists, but to create my own lane. AI is a tool, and I choose to use it to bring my ideas to life. There's room for all of us. This grew organically, no promotions, the people resonating. Please don't support this, y'all. There are tons of real artists with real stories, experiences to tap into. But you can't sing, Gail Child, TT. Why not write for real artists? Why not write for real artists? She's not writing. From this interview, I have a hard time believing she's writing the lyrics. She just writing poems, dog. She's writing poems. The creator is beautiful. All right. The creator is absolutely stunning. This little mama saying the creator is absolutely stunning. The prose, the AI artist is made in her likeness. She looks similar to her actual aesthetic, and she wrote it. Let's talk about the singers who don't write shit, as in not one fucking word. She's not writing this shit. She's not. It's a poem. And you can write a poem and AI could expound on that shit. The poem could be short as fuck and AI can expound on that shit. And she could just, like she said, she could keep listening to the songs over and over again and pick and choose which one she liked the best. It's not the same thing, bro. It's not the same thing. It's not true artistry, bro. It's not the same thing. Come on, man. Man, Milli Vanilli deserves the biggest apology ever. And I need AI to duplicate. I need an AI duplicate of myself that can go to work for me while I stay home. Facts, though. Facts, though. That's what it's gonna be. That's gonna be the new world. The new world is gonna be: can you create an AI, a robot version of yourself that you pay for to go ahead and handle certain tasks for you while you go ahead and do your own thing? That's what the new world gonna be. But all right, y'all chose Dejounte Murray versus Janaya. All right, that's what's gonna be there. Damn. I'll try to give y'all time, especially some Walker fans. I'll try to give y'all time, but we'll come back to this. Maybe on Wednesday, but we'll come back to this because the album coming out soon. But I love music. I love R&B. So I want to dive into her explaining this album for us, especially for the Summer Walker fans. I'm a Summer Walker fan, even though, you know, I look at her like a cousin that be doing shit. A cousin that can't get right. That's how I look at Summer Walker, a cousin that can't get right. So I'm going to dive into this shit because I want to. I love R&B. But we're going to see what's going on with it. Let's see what's going on with this other ratchet bullshit with this girl. So Janaya and this motherfucker over here, Dejounte Murray.
One of the most Cinderella.
Dejounte Murray plays for, who plays for now? He's in the league, basketball player. He decided that he wanted to wife up NBA Youngboy's baby mama. It was going okay. They was on and off for a little minute. But then time passed and then they broke up. Recently, she was spotted at an NBA Youngboy concert. It's like, damn, y'all broke up. She popped up there. What the fuck going on? Weeks later, his birthday came and she was at his birthday party. His being Dejounte Murray. So people was like, what's going on? So now recently, bro went venting on social media. She's been responding. It's just been a lot of back and forth. And I got it for y'all. Make sure I got all the clips. There's another clip I need to grab too. But It's been a bunch of back and forth. Let's go ahead and just wrap this thing up and see what's going on. Shout out to O'Shea Dude Jackson. I hope he had a good enough wrap up for us, because I'm not gonna read all damn tweets right now. We just reacting. Let's see what's up.
Cinderella type stories you will ever hear in professional sports.
Now y'all done tied it. Alright, we gonna see what's up. Y'all done tied. We're gonna see what's up.
Is that of DeJounte Murray. He's from Rainier Beach in Seattle, Washington, one of the most prolific black communities in Seattle. And it was hard for him getting out, but still, he made a way. 1 year at the University of Washington, and he was out there playing for the Spurs. And then you know what? He became an NBA All-Star in 2022, played for the Hawks, and right now he's on the Pelicans. And he's a guy that most people think, he's a nice guy. He's good for the league. He's respectful. But then, let me ask you a question.
People don't think that DeJounte Murray's a nice guy, my bro. My boy. He's a hood nigga. But all right.
Question. How does a guy like that end up with NBA YoungBoy's baby mama, Jania Michelle? Jania Michelle is what some people feel is a 304, right? But he ended up with her, and this guy has made a whole bunch.
I guess I'm gonna do both topics, dog. I'm gonna do both topics.
Bunch of money, and they started dating back in 2020. They welcomed a daughter by the name of Iceland Mercedes on April 9th, 2023. But of course, now they've been going through bad times. And it seems like last month they might have broke up. But you know how it might be. Things like that happen all the time. And there was this post that went out. NBA star DeJounte Murray cries out on IG after his girlfriend and baby mama Jania Michelle went out to clubs in Houston after flying out for work, despite promising him she would never go to the clubs when they got together. Now, I'm gonna just read some of this because it's kind of hard to read. But let's check it out. The fact that y'all went from she changed and living a great life and got away, then boom, he only mad she outside. You wouldn't be mad if you're living and got a family with a person that you've been asking for years to be real on what they want, and they say a family and not be in the clubs no more because it's old. Now remember, this dude does not like drink or smoke or do any kind of drugs. Like, he's like a completely clean athlete. Then saying they go into Houston to work and see family, but end up lying to me and avoiding me while in clubs unannounced. Y'all fans are sick. I want the best for that girl and just want to be left alone from this ish. Y'all mad y'all can't bully me and accept the truth. Why wouldn't I be mad? She is sacrificing her son, missing school for being in the club, shaking behind, and our kids having to be stuck in her mama house when she never communicated to being in clubs. At least send the kids with the daddy and not your mama. Y'all got this ish. Y'all know that girl best self was with me, loving her and all the lies and drama she come with. And still was 10 tones in with her about whatever against whoever. And lastly, let's dead that lame ass narrative of she don't work cause of me. I bet she won't get on here and tell y'all I made sure she never wanted for money. Tried to pay any dollar for a production team for content, tried to get her back in school to learn how to open up salons, and I funded 100% and want nothing in return. That sound like a real jigger trying to turn shawty from a girl to a boss queen. I won't ever entertain this ish again though. I just ain't never had nobody come tell the truth, and all these fake narratives got put on a real jigger name.
Yeah, the homie got bamboozled, my boy. A lot of people fall in love with potential, not only potential in themselves, in other people, but potential in themselves as far as who you will force them to become to be. Because they have this idea of what a perfect life looks like. But the things that needs to be done to actually achieve that, a lot of people don't actually do that shit, dog. They don't actually do that shit, so I don't know, bro. It's tough, but you kind of got bamboozled, bro. You got finessed, but the proof was in the pudding. You seen who she was, you seen what she wanted and who she wanted to deal with, but you thought that you could heal her to health, or heal her, or be with her to make her choose. It don't work like that, bro. It doesn't work like that. People think that if you could just give everyone, you could love someone as a submission. It doesn't work that way. They have to already be willing and able to be a certain type of way before you even come across them.
Now, of course, you know the internet had to go ahead and get in, and they said this.
Here's my thing. DeJounte Murray, if you found her in the nightlife, in the club, you know, doing all this and doing all that, and you wanted her, you can't get mad if she still want to do that.
Facts.
You saying you ain't mad that she be doing that, but she be lying like she want to play house and all this and all that. Look, that is your fault. I just don't understand. Look, just because you got money don't mean you got game. And the reason why I don't feel bad for him, because, bro, y'all be rotating the same women.
Travis Hunter. That's what you talking about.
Same women. But my thing is, he's not the only athlete that be doing this. It be rappers be doing this too. They see these baddies and all this and all that, and they want to wife them up, and they get mad when them baddies still want to be baddies. Bro, that's how you found them. She ain't switch up. That's always been her. And then it's like, you know, if you love her, you love her. You know, you can't fight your feelings. I respect it. It is what it is. But you can't come on the internet and be like, oh, I ain't mad that she be in the club and all this and all that. I'm just mad because she lying about it, but she want to play. Look, you are mad. That's why you brought it to the internet.
Facts.
You don't bring stuff like that to the internet. You gotta deal with that behind closed doors. At the end of the day, my boy, you 6'4", professional NBA player. You done made over $100 million in your NBA career. You shouldn't be going through this. That's all I'm saying.
So yeah, man, I agree with the brother, bro. You know where you found her, right? But
we gonna do both. We gonna do both, fam. It is what it is. We gonna do both topics. All right, we good.
Then we got this.
That DeJounte Murray, because I don't know if anybody saw that post that he just posted about him and his girl, basically saying that he don't even care that she want to get outside, or he don't even care that she like want to have fun. It's just the fact that she lying, pretending that she want to be a family and be a stay-at-home mom instead of going to the club and stuff. Bruh, that should show all of us for real. And he is a millionaire getting paid, bruh. And he has the funds to make her a stay-at-home mom. But unfortunately, we living in a day and time and age where these women crave attention so bad that even the sight of them having the life that every woman picture and want, they still got to go out and get some type of attention or validation outside of the person that they got at home, unfortunately.
Nah, I'm not going to subscribe to that. Y'all go for certain type of women. Y'all go for certain type of hoes. You guys are caught up in it. I'm sorry, my brother. You don't even have access to her. That's the problem. If you came up on a lick like the DeJounte Murray did, then you would have access to her. And then now you are forced to make a good decision. Do you deal with the woman that you seen your favorite rapper deal with, that you was so like, damn, she bad, she fine as fuck? Do you turn that down and go and find a nice conservative girl? Or do you try to turn that girl into the nice conservative girl? That's when shit gets sticky. But other than that, you don't even have the access to her. And that's not the shit on you. That's to be realistic. Because it sounds good when we saying this right here. One more time.
Wants to make her a stay-at-home mom. But unfortunately, we living in a day and time and age where these women crave attention so bad that even the sight of them having the life that every woman picture and want, they still got to go out and get some type of attention or validation outside of the person that they got at home. Unfortunately, it's shit just facts, bro. So, hey, if he having these type of problems, what you think us regular folks gonna be having?
Every regular folk ain't having them damn problems, bro. Every regular folk ain't having the damn problems, bro. I'ma be 100% with you. Every nigga ain't having the damn problems. It just becomes when you have it's just more money, more problems. You have more options to choose from. That makes this choice harder. And it becomes more serious, dog. It becomes more serious, dog. He has more options, and you have those girls that look great, but attitudes or personalities or their mentality be shit. Now they in the same pool as a conservative girl that's smart enough, excuse me, to consider you as well as a dude like him in a dating pool. You feel me? It's just more wrinkles to the situation. It gets more complicated, my boy. So it's like, nah, I'm not gonna discount or just ignore other ladies that may not move that way just because this dude went dumpster diving for a partner. You feel me? He went dumpster diving for a girlfriend. What it comes down to, you seen the shit that she was going through, the shit that she was excusing. She get her ass beat and just say, come on camera saying no. Kentrell just saying, I bet you can't pull me. He pulled me, and then trying to excuse her being abused. You see the type of shit that she was into, but you want to save her. He wanted to save her. You can't save her. She don't want to be saved, like the words from the great J. Cole, bro.
What type of problems you think us regular folks gonna be having? Like, they just keep it a buck.
Right, now the brother is building it up, right? He's saying, listen, despite all that he's willing to do, she's willing to go out there and ruin it all. And to be honest, that Instagram post was actually longer than that. I just didn't want y'all to read it. And then check it out.
Sit up and recycle the same 3, 4, 5 in Hollywood, and then want to come to the internet complaining about it. Hey, DeJounte Murray, shut up. We don't care. You go get young boy. Out of all the baby mamas in Hollywood you get young boy's baby mama. And you upset that this is gonna be a housewife. You big. How about y'all? Y'all be millionaires, multi-millionaires, damn near working our way to being billionaires. Y'all be tackhead, chicken head in the club. And then when it comes to the internet crying to us like we supposed to put this on in and whoop her. Hey, go be a mother. No. You knew that chicken head going into the situation. So now guess what? You gotta deal with it. Like, what be wrong with y'all? Got millions of dollars, but instead of going to find, somebody in your caliber, like a real estate agent, a manager of some sort, a CEO, anything.
They be too hard. Them codes be too hard to crack, baby girl. That's what it comes down to. See, niggas that got less money, they used to working harder to be able to get certain girls. You feel me? So like they don't have no problem like cracking those codes. But for those dudes, they be like, man, I work this hard in life. The woman should come to me easy. But a woman that comes to you easy, why are they coming to you easy? You feel me? Why? Why are they so accessible? Why? It gets harder. More money, more problems, man.
You go get on Instagram. As a baby mama, that's it, that's all. She has no talent. She has nothing else. Nobody else. Like, let's be for real.
I gotta agree with the sister, man.
Yeah, she cooking.
Taking somebody that's I'm hate to say this about the young lady, but the young lady's a bum, bro. You're an NBA player. You're dealing with somebody who's already getting clapped by NBA YoungBoy. Okay? He let her go. She's down bad. You come and try to clean her up, play captain, save him. All right?
She pretty.
You spending money on her, having kids with her. You should have never did that. She's down bad. You was still no condiment after he.
She pretty, but the thing about it is, she was born that way. She ain't do shit. She ain't do no work to look like this. She was born like this. Pretty woman. She hit the genetic lottery. But after that, what else? What else, my boy? I feel sorry for dudes because, like, you a sucker for that. You a sucker for that. She pretty. But what else? But you seen what else? You seen what else she did? Her mind state led her to certain shit that just tell you no. But he a hood nigga too. That's what O'Shea not saying. He a hood nigga too. They're attracted to this type of shit. In my opinion, it's a perfect match. You feel me? DeJounte Murray, he a baller, but he a hood nigga too, bro. I see this shit all the time, bro. Good luck.
You should have never did that. She's down bad. You was still no condiment after he did it. You never do that. But you young, and you probably thought that you could, do that, but now you know, right? He's a nice guy, but you're dealing with all of that lying, all of that cheating. Of course she's doing that. She's with NBA YoungBoy. But listen, despite all the stuff that the young man said he was doing for her, I want you to listen to what these women were saying, right? This is comical. These women was getting on his ass. This person gonna say, Adama the problem. Okay, but who want to be home with the kids all day? So again, he telling her he want her to be a wife or a mother. Look, stay home with the kids, raise our family. I'll get you whatever you need, right? I'm not accepting nothing from you. But again, they don't understand the language here. And that's the problem with certain ladies. You don't understand the calling, okay? And that's why a lot of ladies have a hard time getting married or being wifed up, because you don't understand the assignment. You want to be able to do whatever the hell you feel like doing and then want somebody to put up with it. But at the same time, this man is sacrificing for your ass. It don't work like that. Forget the club. Why would you date anyone associated with NBA YoungBoy? This is all facts. This person here, you can be married and still enjoy a girl's night out. She's in her mid-20s. She ain't got to be cooped up in the house. She want her control, period. Good. And this is why y'all don't get married. Like, again, let her go out there. I guarantee you. He cut her off. She gonna go out in the club because she's lying about it. So she's dealing with different dudes. If she don't want to be cooped up, let her be cooped up. Let her go. Let her go. Let other dudes take care of her. I guarantee you it's not gonna happen. The athletes ain't going for the singers and actors like they used to. They want the goers and get mad when they go. Absolutely. You knew she wasn't 3 or 4. Now you crying about
She
it.
when they
She's
goer. Yeah. Okay. All right. Appreciate you, but chill out.
young and not married. Well, the worst thing he could do is marry her. And I already know what's happening. He's clapping it and that thing is clapping. I'm telling you right now. That's how they always get you. They be clapping it up. You know what I'm saying? And young brothers can't take all that clapping. You think because you're an NBA player, this is a professional clapper. Okay, she's going to be the inside of that. I don't even want to talk about it, but you know she's clapping it up for sure. She's definitely clapping it up, and that's all it is. Now, this person here says, I'm with Jania too. I'm not about to sit in the house and get cheated on too. Like, that's why, again, nobody asked me what you went for.
I don't have any mods. If anyone wants to be a mod, let me know. I don't have any mods. I did have mods a little while ago, but I don't have the mods right now.
But that's why y'all broke. If he wants a wife, he should have put a ring on her finger instead of continue to keep her status as baby mama girlfriend. She really did stop partying and cut off a lot of friends for him. He might have, but I don't know. I mean, she not even worth clapping, to be honest. Marry her, then what the F? No, that's the last kind of person you want to marry. It's somebody like her. She's literally in her early 20s. Why is going out a problem? I mean, if you've been lying about it, then it is a problem. Here goes another person. She is not his wife. Bag patient staying in the house absurd. He decided to fully support her financially, take away her independence and freedom. That's not okay. All right, well, let her be free. I mean, because she wasn't doing much when she was with NBA YoungBoy. She ain't doing much now. But why can't she have fun? We're not talking about not having fun. We're talking about respect. And again, you know, whenever I see ladies that talk like this, it's always, you guys don't understand the assignment, unfortunately. Like, you know, you want a man to go out there and sacrifice and bust his ass and let you do whatever the hell you feel like doing with your girls. You know, I know so many ladies.
The ones I see all the damn, people that post right there talking, I see all the damn time making y'all mods. I see y'all hit every damn stream.
That's beautiful. You don't want a man to go out and bust his ass all day. So you can go to Dubai, you can go to the club, you can go and then get free drinks from other dudes. No, this guy wants value for his money. They got kids together, or at least one kid. So, and he's like almost 30. So, you know what I mean? If she want to go out there and be in the streets, let her go out there and be in the streets. You know, she got 2 kids by 2 different men, okay? She's young. She needs to wear condoms in. Which we know she's not probably, all right? You know, we already know what NBA YoungBoy said about her. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Please, before I do the bell, we're out.
Wait. Why did he put? I ain't even peeped that low key. He put Travis Hunter girlfriend on that shit. Travis Hunter girlfriend. I think she got a picture. His wife. I think Travis Hunter wife got the picture and she chilled the fuck out. Cause y'all know sometimes bullying works. But okay. Janiyah decided to go and respond on YouTube.
What are you doing? You can be a mom and still work. I realized I was ready to come back when I decided that I'm tired of just sitting in the house and not seeing a real income for real. Like, okay, granted, I was, getting money or whatever, but it's nothing like having your own money. It's nothing like looking in your account and feeling like I worked for this. All right,
fellas, let me ask y'all in the chat. want to ask y'all in the chat right now. If you a millionaire, nigga no. If you hold on, let me do this shit real quick. Hold on. I want to know if y'all was millionaires, if y'all had a bag, if you was comfortable financially as a man. If you were financially stable, fellas, if you were financially stable. Would you do 50-50? So, all right. So, fellas, if you were financially stable, would you do 50-50? I'm talking about like, it's nothing. It doesn't matter what she does. You gonna be good. She could be with you, leave you. You gonna be good financially regardless. Would you do 50-50? All right.
This because I did this, you know? It was just eating me up, just staying silent and just, you know, doing that.
Listen.
Like, it was eating me up.
Yes, please hit the like button. Hit the like button, though.
I'm an active person. I like to be out. I like to not out at the club because I know y'all gonna try to twist it, but just out enjoying life, going to picnics, going to the store, like just, you know, moving. Why not bring you guys along with me and introduce y'all to things that y'all might not never saw before? Did it bother me that people thought I was just being taken care of and, you know, not doing nothing for myself and just thinking I'm just this lazy person and I just don't care about me anymore? And honestly, it did bother me, you know, seeing those comments and living it. It just felt like, dang, like y'all really don't know, like the talks that I'm having with, you know, my friends and my family, or the things that I'm going through mentally and stuff like that. Like, you guys really don't know. And I know it sounds so good. Okay, let somebody take care of you, kick your feet up, and you just be good. Yeah, it sounds good until you want to start doing things for yourself and you want to start providing for yourself, and you don't want to be known as like a gold digger or a leech, or you're only with this person for what they do for you. You know, if I'm making my money and my partner's making their money, we can come together and build something big. So why not do that? Especially if it's not going to cause me to not be able to be there for my kids, because that's my main thing. I want to be able to be there for them whenever they need me. I want to be able to be there. So my job doesn't cause me to not be able to, you know, still be there for them. So why am I not working? That's what I had to ask myself. What are you doing? I feel like being with someone else in the spotlight, it makes it 10 times harder. Because they look at that person, and however that person acts, they expect you to act the same way. They don't really give you room or grace to be yourself, because it's like, okay, well, your partner acts like this. Why do you act like this? Or your partner's loud and rowdy or whatever, and you're quiet. Like, that's not a good match. I don't think people realize everyone has their own personality. Like, I'm a hype person naturally. I've been this way my whole life. Basically, being with DeJounte, as y'all know, he's more of a quiet person. He's more reserved. He doesn't go on, well, he wasn't going on the internet doing all of that. You get what I'm saying? So with me being hype, liking to hang out with my friends, party, whatever the case may be, people felt like that relationship wasn't good because she's this way and he's that way. So I felt like I had to kind of dull myself down just to make it look good for y'all. But in reality, y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Y'all don't know how this man acts behind closed doors. So I feel like in any relationship, and that was just an example, be true to who you are. Never try to limit yourself or dull yourself out to make it work with anyone. Because at the end of the day, it might make the relationship work, but are you truly going to be happy with yourself? Are you truly going to wake up every morning like, yes, I feel good about this? No, you're not. So either they like it or they don't. Be true to you. People think being with someone with money will automatically make you happy, automatically fulfill your dreams. You will automatically have a great life. And that's far from the truth. Because at the end of the day, everyone is human. People with money just have more money than you, but that doesn't change the fact that they still have emotions, they still have trauma, they still have all these things that they're going through. They just have the money behind it. So I don't feel like It's gonna change nothing. Like, it doesn't fulfill you. Now, unless you with the right person, they grew up in a happy house, they're just the happiest person in the world, then maybe. But if you're with someone that still has their own issues and you're dealing with your issues and you're thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna use you for a come up, it'll never work. A lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna go have a baby with someone and a millionaire or whatever, and I'm gonna be good, I'm gonna be set for the rest of my life. But look on the internet. You see it every day. These girls have these babies by these men and nothing changed. So all I can say is live for you. Don't go out here trying to chase something that you know nothing about. Yeah, it's cool, it's fun. Do what you please. But if you're looking for true happiness, make sure that you're happy with yourself first before you put yourself in the situation. I feel like dealing with people with money has completely shifted my mindset because it made me realize I want to be independent. Like, I went through the phase of being in a relationship, getting out of a relationship, working, being in a relationship, getting out of a relationship, now I'm working again. And throughout it all, like, I just feel at peace when I'm making my own money, I'm making my own moves, I have my own stuff going on, you know, and I feel like that's something that I need to work on. When I get in a relationship, I cannot just drop everything. I need to go do what I do for the day, you do what you do, and then we come together and we say, how was your day, whatever. If I'm sitting in the house and you out doing whatever you doing, the only stories I'ma hear is what you got going on. Then it leaves me like, oh, I'm kind of boring now. So now I'm questioning everything my whole existence. But what I must say, now I know what I need, what I want to put up with and what I don't want to put up with. And I have to be with someone that understands this is what I want to do. Either you like it or you don't. If you don't like it, okay, let me know that in the beginning so I can go ahead and go about my business. But I don't feel like I'll ever put myself in a position where I'm completely 110% depending on someone ever again. That's just not happening. I want to send a message to the ladies that's trying to build their relationship but also trying to build their self. Put you first. Now, I'm not saying completely disregard your man or whatever the case may be, but what I am saying is anything can happen. People wake up with different feelings every day. And don't never be caught short. Don't never put yourself in a position where it's like, dang, now I have to start all over. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? Especially if you have kids, like, I just think it's so important that you always have your own. Yes, if he want to do for you, take you shopping, whatever, all that's cool. But it's nothing like a woman just being a boss. When she walks in the room, everyone knows like, oh yeah, that's her. So what are you going to be? The girl that people look past or the boss that walks in the room and her presence speaks for itself? I want everybody to understand it's okay to walk away, but it's also okay to walk away, but it's also okay to stay. Just make sure whatever decision you make, it's because you want to make it and you doing what's best for you. A lot of people said that I wanted to be outside. I just want to party, be a party girl, be down in these streets. Was it hard adjusting to being in the house? Well, truthfully, it was at first, because I was going through the transition of always having something to do, always getting up, always going. That's why y'all got so many pictures, because I was always dressed up, ready to pop out. When things got slow, I used to go back in my memories and remember the time I was outside having a ball and just reminiscing. Then I came to Houston and went outside one time and I realized this is not the same. I'm in a club with all these kids. I am grown now. So I think they kind of shifted. I thought I was missing something and then I realized, girl, you're not missing nothing. Like, you're...
All right, I've been listening to everything she was saying as I was going, and some things it sound very counter city girlish, very counter. It's okay. So she's saying that she wants to work for herself. She wants to get on her own because she doesn't want to be controlled. All right. She thought she wanted that. But she experienced it. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. So the message should be, as many people in the chat are saying, the majority of the chat is saying, I asked fellas if you were financially stable, would you do 50-50? Most men say yes. That means that she should want 50-50 because you should want to bring something to the table. Because if if you are very focused on who you are as a person individually, that's fine. Find someone else that find someone that appreciates that and wants to build with you as a couple, as far as both you guys contributing, understanding that you may not be as accessible because you are also focusing on your career. That's the thing. You're also focusing on your career, so you may not be as accessible and available. So the person that you're dealing with has to understand that. They understand that from day one. That's the thing. And you also understand that, once you have children, you're going to take a break to take care of the children. But at some point in time, you're going to want to go back to your career because you're career driven. So you have to find a man that's okay with being with a career driven woman. Usually, those men are not men that want to provide 100% of the time. You got to provide something. So as long as you understand that, it's cool. Everyone be with who they want to be with. But as long as you understand that the man that you want to be with, he's not the guy that you've been dating. DeJounte, you told him one thing, but right here, you may have understood. You grew to understand that you may want something different. Fine. You can't force no one into one thing, but acknowledge that you did change your mind. Cool. Moving forward, get that, you want something different. You want to be able to do your own thing as far as financially because you don't want to be restricted. But at the same damn time, I hate people. I don't like when people treat people bad, but feel like, they could do that shit because someone don't take care of them or don't do everything for them. They use it as an excuse to cheat, be disrespectful, and all these things. And they just say it because, you don't do this, that, and the third for me, I'm able to do these things to you. That's fucked up. You should still respect your partner, be faithful to your partner if you guys agreed on the circumstances financially in your relationship. But some women, they use it as an excuse. If a man ain't taking care of them 100% financially, that they could fuck off on them because they, in their mind, believe that the man ain't holding up to his responsibilities in a relationship, so they could be able to do what they could be able to fall short on their responsibilities as far as loyalty. That's fucked up. That should never be a thing. That should never be a thing. All right. You already covered that. She spoke some more. Here we go. Boom. So she spoke some more over here, talking about their first date. Let's open this right here. Let's see what's up.
Like, y'all just think, like, I just get with a nigga and just bust it wide open and I tell up, bring it back. No. Like, the first time, I'm gonna give y'all an example with DeJounte. Okay. So, he flew me to Seattle. I had a hosting in the Bahamas. From the Bahamas, I went to Miami, got my hair done. From Miami, I went to Seattle. From Seattle, he picked me up from the airport. We got back to the hotel room, and, like, he was on the bed, and I sat on the, like, couch by the window, and I sat there so long that he asked me, you're gonna sleep on the couch? Like, you're going to sit on that couch all night? But y'all, it was like, I was like, I don't know this nigga. Like, who is this? I don't know him. And I'm like, just go get in the bed with you, nigga. Nah, let me stop. Oh, but not for real. Like, I'd be shy. Did he take me on a date when I went to Seattle? Yeah, he did. And we actually, imagine fucking that. We had gotten fucking to it. Very first time I met this nigga. Whoa. Red flags. Okay, long story short. He flew me to Seattle, and then, thank you guys for the gift. I don't know if it was the second day I think it was the second day. It was like getting like afternoonish, evening type. Probably was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Anyways, long story short, he left and he was like, he had to go give his daughter a bath. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I was sitting at the hotel and I was sitting at the hotel for fucking hours, bro. And I'm like, now I'm mad. Because where the fuck you at? Like, why the fuck would you fly me all the way down here and just like leave me in this fucking room? Anyways, long story short, he comes back and he had like a boat planned for us that night or whatever. And so he mad at me because I'm mad because he left me in the motherfucking room. How you mad at me because I'm mad that you left me in the room? Make it make sense. So, mind you, I didn't know him, so I wasn't just trying to like, well, I never really just, I'm not confrontational. Like, I don't do that. Like, I'm not a person that's about to be like, nigga, you had me fucked up. Like, I just go silent. Like, I go silent and then, like, you kind of catch my drift. But I'm not an arguer. I don't like arguing. That's not me. But he ended up getting mad because I was mad. And he was like, I told you I had to go, you know, give my daughter a bath. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But we went on a boat and then we were crossing the street. And I felt like, why are you walking ahead of me? You're supposed to be walking on the side of me. If we're crossing the streets, don't be walking ahead of me. Walk right fucking here. But I guess he was mad, so he was speed walking. Speed walked to the fucking boat. We got on a boat, and then we just had like a long talk of stuff. Mind you, I didn't know him, so we just had like a long talk about shit. And then we got off the boat, and then the next day, I went home. And that was that. Like, y'all just think like
This must be old because that was stupid as hell. But someone said, Jimmy. Oh wow, what a loser. A man taking care of his daughter. He's taking some extra time to do so before taking you on a boat. Yeah, so that's what's going on right there, man. Hey, good luck to them. I don't think they're done. She doesn't sound like she's done. She sounds like she just wants to rearrange the relationship. Knowing how niggas be, he gonna try because he still wants that. Like, y'all get people underestimate consistent for vagina for dudes. That's why the niggas a lot of times be cheating, and a lot of times they cheat with their exes because you could leave a relationship and not be there emotionally, but still be there physically. So he may still deal with her with all these stupid ass changes that he doesn't agree with, and still have sex with her. So it's going to be on her to want to not deal with him anymore. Because he may just not fuck with her as far as emotionally and exclusive, as far as being exclusive with her. He may switch up. You feel me? I may be projecting, but I'm just saying. But I don't think this shit is over. That's what's going on with that right there. But I'm gonna do a little bit of Summer Walker shit. Alright, for the true R&B. But we went over the fake shit. I don't think Summer got too much going on. This the for show last topic for the night. So Summer Walker has a new album coming out. Finally over it. I love R&B. I love Summer Walker music. I love it. I have no issue with Summer Walker as an artist. Who she is as far as her character in music, I look at her like a cousin or best friend. As a male best friend, your girl best friend come venting to you about her issues. You're like, damn, you just can't get right type shit. That's how I look at Summer Walker music. Like a girl best friend venting to me type shit. So I love music. But it's always interesting though. So right now she's on this phase as far as trying to present herself as this type of woman. It's the concept of the album. Finally over it. And she redid the Anna Nicole Smith wedding photos with the old ass man. Like she just there for the money type shit. Alright? That's how she's trying to be. I told you before, I feel like Summer not living her raps. But it's a concept for the album. It makes sense, you know. She's trying to, you know, push the concept of love has been so bad for her. Now she's on the point of just going ahead and getting to the money from her partners. All right, so we'll see. We run through the whole thing, but she went track by track explaining each song. I'm interested in this. This is for the Summer Walker fans, the fans of R&B, and we don't usually do things like this on YouTube. Period. It may not get a lot of views, but music is music, and I love music. So let's talk about. Let's have fun.
And I walked in, and then I was like, "Yo, fuck these niggas."
All right, so this right here is Summer Walker track 1 for Worse. So it says track 1. What's special about this song and how it came together?
And I walked in, and then I was like, "Yo, fuck these niggas," and then I wrote it in like 20 minutes right there. And I never write in the studio with anybody ever, but I've been with Doe so long that I was just like, you know what, bug it, because I don't feel like recording myself because I be doing that. But I don't like writing and recording myself. That's gonna irritate me. So I just let him do it, and we knocked it out. And the whole time, like, he just kept turning around. He was like, "What?" And I was just trying not to cry while I was writing it, because like that's why I write by myself, because it's like a diary. So you're getting out. I don't want nobody to be around me. So I was just like, it was a hot mess in there. He's like looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, oh, he's like, oh, but we got it out, and we did it. And I think that's a great song.
That's why I love Summer Walker, because she writes, and I don't not like. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to lie. I was just about to lie. Because I was about to say I was about to say I don't not like artists who don't write, but naturally I gravitate towards artists who write their own music. Neo Soul is known for people that don't have the best commercial voices, but their pen is what goes crazy. The pen is all about the pen in Neo Soul. But then you have some people in Neo Soul who has amazing voices as well, and that makes it even better. You feel me? So, Summer Walker, I don't look at Summer Walker as Neo Soul at all, except when she does clear albums. Her clear albums, they're Neo Soul to me. I love when Summer Walker do clear shit. But, I think Summer's social media persona dumbs down how dope she is as an artist. I think Summer dope as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I think Summer fire. I think she fire.
Me personally, just
like my R&B big 3 for ladies right now. You may not understand, you may not agree with it. My R&B big 3 for ladies right now is number 1, SZA, number 2, Summer, and number 3. I want to put Ari Lennox in it, but number 3 is her. Gabby is a fucking monster. Gabby may be number 1. I ain't gonna lie. Gabby may be number 1 for me, but Gabby's a fucking monster. All right. But yeah, her. All right, track number 2. What have you learned about love and relationships over time? This is track 2 for Worse.
Me personally, just talking to people who've been married for over 20 years or 30 years, it's not when you like the love that I've heard about from like your grandmother and your grandfather. It's not about like love. It's about endurance. It's about really just how much you're willing to put up with. If you think that people have been married for a long time and never had no bullshit come up, you're living in a fairy tale. You're going to have to hear a lot of I'm sorry's. And this is just going off what they've told me. You're going to have to hear a lot of it's okay, I forgive you. Yeah, I don't know if that's for me. But it would be nice. And I walked in, and then I was like, yo, fuck these niggas. And then I wrote it in like 20 minutes right there. And I never write in the studio with anybody ever. But I've been with Doe so long that I was just like, you know what? Bug it. Because I don't feel like recording myself because I be doing that. But
anybody that ever did music before, you know how I feel to record yourself. Doechii hard. I don't look like Doechii as an R&B singer though, but Doechii hard.
I'm like writing and recording myself, that's gonna irritate me. So I just let him do it, and we knocked it out. And the whole time, like, he just kept turning around. He was like,
all right. So we already experienced this part right here. Y'all someone love to Coco Jones. Coco is fire, and Coco is very nice. I met Coco once. I was at a club in Miami. I'm in Miami. I was in a club down in Miami called Toucan, and Coco was at a table right next to me. It was me and my lady, and then Coco had her own table. And for whatever reason, Coco left early, and she stopped and talked to my lady, and she was like, "Hey, do you mind if we like give you guys, they want to continue sending us stuff. They got paid to be at the club. There's like we want to send you guys the stuff that they sending us, as far as the tweets and all the extra shit. You guys mind that, whatever." And she told my lady she like her dress and her boots and stuff like that. So Coco was really cool in person. Shout out to Coco. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell. Coco Jones is a real cool person. But alright. Next song. It's track 3. Let's go.
Y'all gotta get my mixtape when it come out. I'm dropping a rap project just for fun. Hopefully in the summertime, because I like to bounce ass and just do ghetto stuff. That's fun with my homegirls.
I don't mind girls bouncing ass. Go ahead and bounce ass. Shit. Fuck it. That was track 3, what she had to say. I guess she must be bouncing ass that song. Track 4. Track 4 says, do you listen to people's opinions of your relationships, or do you trust your own experience? That's a good question.
If we having a good time, me and that serial killer, we gotta live it up while we can. Now, that only works for me, because everybody's not an alchemist. I can deal with people without fully crashing and burning. I can come close, but then I gather what I need. I run to the studio, and then I'm going to turn it into millions of dollars. I don't think that everybody should do that. If somebody else tells you that you're dating a serial killer, you should probably just go immediately. Because I've actually kind of dated almost close to some, and babe, it just keeps getting better. I don't know what's going on with my personal process, but my life keeps getting better. But I don't think anybody else should do that. I play with fire.
I told y'all. I keep telling y'all. Because I'm a listener. One thing about me, bro. Before I got saved, I would look at myself as a female connoisseur. I love women. So I have conversations with women from all walks of life. Some conversations deeper than others. Deeper, if you know what I mean. But when I heard her speak on certain things, and then also when I listened to her music, I'm like, oh yeah, you be dumpster diving for sure. And then when she talked about that one song Clear, the last one that started off with the J. Cole feature, when she was talking about how she find men, it made so much sense to me, dog. She likes finding toxic men, and she thinks she can fix them. But not only does she think she can fix them, based on what she just said, we ain't bad. I feel so much better as a fan because y'all, I don't know if y'all seen the video I did a couple weeks ago, but I was like, damn, we some horrible fans because we wanted her to go through horrible experiences. Her, other artists go through horrible experiences so you can give us some dope ass music to relate to your experience. But she just said that she do that shit her damn self on purpose. She go close to the sun on purpose. She don't mind getting burnt. Hold on, run that bitch back. Run a bit back, because I want to make sure I don't feel bad for sure. Run a bit. What you say?
If we having a good time, me and that serial killer, we gotta live it up while we can.
Okay.
Now, that only works for me.
Okay.
Because everybody's not an alchemist. I can deal with people without fully crashing and burning. I can come close, but then I gather what I need. I run to the studio, and then I'm going to turn it into millions of dollars.
Thank you. Thank you. So when I want someone to go through a horrible relationship, don't blame me. Someone just gave us full permission to root for her relationship to suck. I need them to suck. I need that shit to be like Tyler Perry's best writing. I need it. Because she knows what she's gonna do with it. Bet. Say less. You ain't gotta tell me no more. I hope everything fell for you. Relationship wise, something. As long as you don't keep on cooking. Go ahead, yeah, keep on cooking. Fuck that shit. Hell yeah. We a good team. I'm a root for that shit for you. Put that bitch in the universe for your ass so that shit go even worse for you. Even smoother. Give you all the motivation your ass need. But alright, track number 7. It says, what do men fit into your peace and healing now? Yeah, let's go.
I think back then, I think I needed a man to heal my pain. But now, I just want a man, not even really need, but just want a man to heal these bills.
Heal these bills. Okay, Summer. I'm so glad because I don't feel bad no more, bro. I don't feel bad no more. Heal them bills. Yeah, let's do that. What was that? What's this one here? This right here.
This.
So track 8. How did this record change? How did this record challenge you in the studio?
This song challenged me vocally because I was singing in a way that I don't usually sing. I was singing out and I was singing straight tone, and I was working with The Dream and I was working with Kook, who is like obviously amazing songwriters, and they made me re-sing it and re-sing it again.
Oh shit.
And it was like, but I learned a lot. I learned actually so much from recording this song, because just like learning from the greats and the different techniques and watching Kook work especially showed me how to just really create emotion with the inflections of my voice. And that's something like that has to be studied and taught. So I'm glad I actually got to record that song.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Next one. Track 9. So this is track 9. How have you evolved in this final chapter?
Just not deal with the same type of stuff I used to deal with, and not tolerate things I used to tolerate. Just on to a new chapter with how I carry myself, how I treat myself, how I allow others to treat me, and even with my music. Not just sticking to one sound. After this, I want to do a lot of different sounds, and just really just moving on into a brand new life, honestly.
Question: do y'all feel bad? Like Summer Walker is not an ugly woman. She's attractive. She's attractive, but you know the body look crazy and all that stuff like that. But do y'all feel bad when pretty women subject themselves to a trash lifestyle? You feel me? As far as relationship wise, like damn, if you wanted to, if you played your cards the right way, you could have got the most. But you went for a certain type of thing, and now you just gotta get what you get. You feel me? Like I don't know if I know I'm not saying what I want to say in the right way, articulating what I want to say in the right way. I know I'm not doing it, but I just feel like she can get so much more out of relationships if she carried herself in a different way. But she getting what she want because she's carrying herself how she wants to. But I don't think she's satisfied, and that leads her to settling, and that leads to this album. You feel me? That's my thoughts on that. I think, you know, that's my thoughts on that. All right. What we got? How do you make space for a man to be vulnerable? That's a good question.
I think you make space for a man to be vulnerable just by listening and not judging, not using it against them later, not interrupting, just letting them fully get it all out, and then ask if they want your opinion, because a lot of times you don't have to waste your breath on somebody who doesn't actually want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah. Should sound like it's sinking in. Should sound like it's sinking in for her. All right.
Karma.
When back to track 2. What's the difference between karma? What's the difference between karma and revenge? What she got to say?
Karma is like if the universe decides to intervene and whoop your ass. Revenge is if I decide to get to it myself.
All right. I hear that. Track 7 for better. Once again, another question. How did Heart of a Woman come together? I like that song.
I was on YouTube and I was looking for beats and I was trying to find a beat. So I did.
This fucking girl. God damn.
I'm so unserious. No, I was looking, because that's what I be doing, that ass. And I just be typing in like old school. I think I typed in like a old school R. Kelly beat or an old school like Genuine beat or something. And I think that's kind of how I found the Heart of a Woman. And
makes sense.
I don't even think we touched it. I think we left it as it was. That worked out.
Meaning, sometimes you can rearrange the beats, especially if you get the full tracked out version of it. You can rearrange it, and do your thing with it, really go crazy. But damn, if they just got a beat straight off of YouTube and just made this song, uploaded it, did masters on your own. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's pure creation. I like that though. That's pure creation, pure artistry. All right, 2 more. So track 8. What are the signs that a relationship isn't official, even if it feels real?
I think you're in one of those situations when you have to keep asking yourself a bunch of questions about somebody. Oh, do they like me? Oh, do they really want to be with me? Oh, are they going to do this? Are they going to do that? What are we? Blah, blah, blah. He, ha, ha. When you have to do all that and nothing is certain, then you obviously know that you're in a situation like that.
I ain't mean to do that, but okay.
I think.
And the last one is on track 5. Who comes to mind when you hear R&B divas? Who comes to mind?
The biggest, the baddest, the bestest. Beyonce,
for sure.
Kelly Rowland.
Kelly, hell yeah.
Monica.
Brandy.
I love me some Keisha Cole. We love Sierra. She's in her pop bag now.
She pop for sure.
We love Sierra's R&B bag. And Mariah Carey. Oh my God. What was I thinking?
Okay.
We love Mariah Carey. Icon. Mariah and Beyonce at the top for sure. I mean, what don't we love about Mariah? She's a diva. She has an incredible range. Her songwriting is top tier. She tells stories. And harmonies on point. I love that she knows how to mix it with a good beat, like a up-tempo beat.
All right. And that's what we got right there from Summer Walker. That wraps it up as far as everything she put out so far for her album. the lead up to all that good stuff, man. Man, what's this right here?
If you or a loved one has been affected by patiently waiting for Summer Walker's album Finally Over It to drop, you may be entitled to emotional compensation. For years, loyal fans have suffered through cryptic Instagram posts, unreleased snippets, an Apple Music podcast, and even a tour, all while Finally Over It remains unreleased. Side effects may include sliding down the wall to still over it, dancing way too fast to body, and spinning the block with that
song Bow Wow daughter right there.
Situationship you said you were over. Don't suffer in silence. Call 404-476-6404 today to ask Summer, where is the album? And receive a little bit of the relief you deserve.
All right, well, Summer Walker album coming soon. And that was almost it. I guess it's about the end of her rollout, man. But listen, man, y'all know me. I cover hip-hop, I cover R&B, I cover my interests and all these good things and all the streaming world and all that good shit. We had a long stream. I'm sorry for not being more aware because we had a more jumping chat earlier before we got kicked off for a little bit. And that kicked off like half the people, but it's cool. I appreciate y'all for still rocking with me. Everyone else, I mean, they may not be here to see it, but I'm gonna make sure I get out the clips for the next couple of days. Y'all gonna get the clips. Some more things pop off tomorrow. I'll make sure I'll be able to give y'all the updated news and stuff, man. But listen, Wednesday we're gonna be back live. Wednesday at 9 p.m. is going to be the first official full live stream. Moving forward, how we gonna do things, dog. Like I told you before, we're gonna have the culture court, where we're gonna rule on someone's guilty or innocent, lame, trash, X, Y, and Z on different topics that's going on in the culture on that time, as far as whatever the hottest things as far as in the culture. We had the culture court. We're gonna have the hot takes. We also we gonna be doing also power rankings for albums and artists. We're gonna do all those things. Power rankings, we're gonna figure out the right way to do them for the albums and the artists of the year. We're gonna do hip hop, R&B, those things as well. So we're gonna build all these things up. We're gonna have some fun and all that good shit. But I appreciate y'all rocking with it. 9 p.m. next time. We go live on Wednesday. This shit been lit though. But yo, y'all be safe. Enjoy y'all night. It's 8:30. You got everything you need to do and all that good shit. Like this one of the first times in a long time I went through my whole topic list, dog. We did good. I rock